Okay, what up everybody? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully your favorite official content creator, and today we are going to chill, have a poll, do a little bit of farming, and get ourselves psyched for season 1 tomorrow. So as I mentioned in my pinned message, the main focus of tonight is to actually conduct a poll of who will be playing tomorrow. So we're gonna start the poll very shortly. And of course, I'll do my usual tweeting and all that. Let's see. Okay, 4 options have been set up for our poll. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Pin message is now set. People may vote in the poll. I want to get a feel for the population. It's gonna be fun. Let me start by telling Discord we're live. We are live right now. Time for some shenanigans. Tweeting as well. Okay, boom, tweeted. Now, I also have something to check very quickly, but don't worry, this one I can check while also reading the thing, reading the chat. Just let me pull up the chat and I can do it. I want to watch this later, but I want to see some information first if I can. See if they will post the information. Hello, Horatio, Alpha Dad, Diesel, what up? Jonathan, good to see you. Don't forget to vote in the poll, guys. Whether it's positive, negative, doesn't matter. There's no judgment here. We just want to see how people are feeling about this. Hello, Famalam. Oh. The trailer's not cool enough. And doesn't actually show anything important. Oh well. It is indeed a good day to farm, but I love farming days like this. Now, it's going good, my friend. I really can't complain. Okay. I am actually just setting up in the background for other stuff. Hey Senj, what up? So I'm just checking a few things, making sure it's all settled before I go in and Go slap some stuff. But yes, how's everybody today? I hope everybody's doing good. I want to check out the poll soon. Please don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Let me head back to the live version and let's see the poll. Okay, out of 33 votes so far, 12% say they need spicy outfits. Love that. Only 3% are not interested in playing. If you have a reason, feel free to tell us. But thank you for taking the time to vote. And 85% of the 33 voters so far are playing immediately, so I'm really excited about that. Hello, the one. Good to see everybody. Welcome here, welcome here. Okay, give me a moment though. I am going to do the wise thing. For anyone that may be wondering what's going on, I do play Raid Shadow Legends. Our clan war is currently on, so I am getting my characters all ready for war beforehand. Hey Mauricio. So while I do that, I usually just get the stream started, talk to everybody, you know, ensure that life is good. You actually can't use that link anymore. That command is supposed to be disabled, Rena. LOL. Please not use that link. It is impossible to use that now. Have they released the patch notes yet? I don't think they did. I'm sorry, family, but I have nothing to do with that game anymore. So I'm not quite sure why you're asking me about it, but I'm an official content creator for the First Descendant, and I will not be talking about other games here. So I hope you understand that. I have nothing to do with that game anymore, so I cannot answer your question. Hey, Yo Slime, how's it going? You've been playing for the Enduring Legacy, only 10% drop rate. You farmed all 5 of the polymer. Yeah. That's how it is, Enoch. So, not sure what the question is because that's just luck and chance, my bro. Nah, Sean just meant that he'll read the patch notes tomorrow. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, no, it's the lighting that makes her skin tone like that. It's the lighting in that area. Hey, Bixiong. The time, 1 p.m. my time tomorrow. I'll stream like the first half hour, and we'll wait in the game until the server comes down. Then once the server comes down, we'll switch to a chatting stream and just chill until it actually drops. My Glay build for farming is out. You can check it on my YouTube channel. All other builds, do not ask me to show. I will show them when they are ready. But for farming, it's already released on my channel. I never show my builds on stream. Please refer to the video instead. Again, this is to protect my content. Hope you can understand. And if you do not turn on notifications and you miss the videos, please make sure you guys turn on notifications. Because rather than coming to stream, asking me to show my build videos, which I would never do, because again, too many content thieves out there, just watch the videos. Make sure you have notifications on. If you have notifications on, you watch the videos, you're okay. Yep. But please remember, never ask me to show my builds on stream. It will never happen. I will never do it. No problem. She's a fun character, though. Oh, Rick Saw. Famalam, again, I refuse to answer anything related to that. Sorry, you will get no answers from me. This is not a conversation for a public space. So, I have nothing to say in regards to that. Please only come to me if you're interested in First Descendant content. I have no interest in other types of content. So I hope that's okay. Thank you for visiting me. But again, do not ever ask me anything like that in a public space. I would never answer. And no professional would answer anyway. It's pretty bad. No problem. I hope you enjoy it. Massive Sanctification is a lot of fun. Very good, Jonathan. Proud of you. Well, I'm proud of all of you. I'm upgrading some shenanigans in the background. No, there is nothing that helps with amorphous drops. I'm sorry to say that. Amorphous drops are entirely luck and chance. Silux the Half Dragon. Greetings. Welcome to my live stream. Server downtime will not affect your research time. It's absolutely safe to research before the downtime. Downtime's tomorrow anyway. Jonathan, you're in hard mode and you still don't have Sharon. Go farm Sharon now. Now. Okay, I expect all of my people to have their Sharons. None of this I don't have Sharon shenanigans. No, farm now. I want you to come back with a Sharon or upon your shield trying to get your Sharon. But it should be easy for you. Just make sure to farm Sharon. Why? Sharon is one of the most important characters in the game. You need to know how to stealth. You need to do stealth on your own. Yeah, I mean, you can't just like lean on people for stealth forever, right? So I always tell people, very important, have your Sharon, be ready, you know. Well, time to call out of work and go farm the Sharon now. But yes, amorphous, especially the stealth outposts, you kind of have to use Sharon to stealth it. So getting the amorphous from those requires you to have Sharon. So I always tell everybody here, everybody better have your Sharon before you get into hard mode. Sharon is Karen. I like that. I like that. That kind of stuff I can get behind. Okay, let's see. Ultimate VS is very excellent. She's one of the ones I want to work on once I've got free time. Many Descendants are excellent. I just haven't had time to get around to the build because it takes a lot of effort first and foremost into actually studying the builds, learning how to put them together correctly, and then finally delivering it to you guys. It is quite a bit of effort. So because of that, there are many great characters out there. I just haven't had the time yet to work on them, but I plan to, and I think it'll be important for me to do so anyway. Nice, Alpha Dad. That sounds really good. I'm happy to hear you'll have a 3-day weekend. I'm certainly going to be doing my best on my gaming. The one, obviously that is a freaking lie. I don't know where you heard this information, but please do not trust information from random hobos that are just hanging out in alleyways. Look, consumable drop rate modifier only affects the consumables that drop from monsters. This refers to all this kind of stuff here. All right? Code breakers, all this kind of stuff. Amorphous material are mission drops. You get an amorphous material from doing an outpost. All right, so as an example here, notice that there's a set acquisition chance. No matter how much consumable drop rate you have, this acquisition chance will never change. Otherwise, people could skew all sorts of mission rewards, not just amorphous. Please, do not trust bad information out there. Sometimes when people they want to get amorphous, they start clutching at straws. I tell you, don't. Okay? If it did affect it, I would tell you. Please keep in mind, consumable drop rate only affects consumables right here that drop from monster drops, not mission drops. So, I hope that helps the one. And whoever told you that, please don't be listening to them because they don't know what they're talking about. Stay away from random hobos that try to give you misinformation, okay? They are not nice. They are not friend. Day, of course not. If you want to see my stream schedule, it's in the stream description. Alright, you can check where my streaming times, and also, come on, YouTube's got a live history. I've been live for 15 minutes. Of course I wasn't streaming the whole way. Jesus. Jesus. This guy. And Lord Zyron, you can go for anything you want. I mean, if you like Sharon, you can also juice up Sharon if you want, but the fact of the matter is that ultimately you're going to build up every single Descendant. So if you like Ultimate Viessa, then go for Ultimate Viessa, although you might have to work out her build on your own for now until I get a chance to build her in future. As in build her, as in do up her build in future. But you can also work on Sharon because Sharon is pretty fantastic. And I've seen people who've maxed out their Sharons, and I literally know some maxed out Sharons, they do fantastic damage. Every character can be strong. It's just about knowing how to build that character. So, always make sure that you build your characters correctly. Let's go Princess Kaguya for a while. Alright, let's check in with the poll now. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, guys. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please make sure you do. We've had 82 votes so far, which is pretty cool. 83% are saying that they are playing immediately, which is a really strong sign. So I'll be seeing about 70 plus of you there tomorrow. 10% will not be playing tomorrow, but will be playing, so that's really good. 6% need the spicy outfits. Me too, ladies and gents, me too. And 1% is not interested in playing. I'm still very interested in who said they're not playing. I want to know the reason why. If I missed your chat, I'm sorry. There's no judgment here, I'm just curious. But so far, so good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, don't forget to like the stream and share it so that more people can come here, have their say. I want to talk to them. I want to take the poll. You've been playing for about a week now, huh, Silex? Well then, welcome to the best community and welcome to the grind. Here, we have no tolerance for misinformation, false information, and all that jazz. If people spread false information, they will be literally slapped out of existence. Real quick. But yes, we welcome you all. We welcome you all. We hope you'll have a fantastic time with us. Alright. I myself am going to head to the Bunny Road very soon. I've already had my fun here. Where's my bunny? Very true, Jonathan. Very true. Honor is above all here. Fail to play with honor, and I will fail, and I'll make sure you fail to play. Ha 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 ha. But yes, important thing to remember, this is my workspace, so since this is my workspace, we keep it very, very clean here. No random shenanigans goes on, and if people engage in random shenanigans, they may have their attitudes adjusted from time to time. Okay, this should be good enough to go. Where is my... Yep, this'll do. Now here, I really don't want modules, so I don't care. We'll have some more consumable drop rate. Of course, we do want the gold. And we don't... It's not like we need defense, so that doesn't matter. And we'll, of course, take the equipment drop rate increase. There we go. Let's get rid of all that. Get rid of all this, too. Well, Jwoo, the only RNG god you need is this stream, actually. Everybody gets 5 to 10% better luck when they're at my stream, so... Watch streams constantly. If I'm not on, you can watch the old streams, but watch streams constantly and play. Leave the streams playing in the background while you farm, and you won't go wrong. Might sound like bull, but try it for yourself. It works. Okay. But that also, you gotta understand, luck and chance is luck and chance. No matter what, It's still luck and chance. Which done? The bunny build is already posted on my channel. Here you go. I have a playlist with all my builds in there. Please, please, please go watch the playlist and you will see everything that you need to see. Alright? My endgame farming bunny build is in there. I do not usually go through them on stream. If you want to see what I'm doing, you can go there. And also take note that there are variations. For example, sometimes I'll use the bossing build for farming. Or I'll put high voltage onto the farming build. The base build is in the video, and then you can make certain changes or amendments yourself. For example, want to kill less targets, so if there's less enemies to kill, like this, you can kill them at a slightly longer distance, and your damage will be higher, but you won't have as much AoE. So take note of that. Alright, there's benefits and costs to everything, but the base build is good, excuse me, good enough. So make sure that you check out the base farming build, make sure you know what to do first, and then later on you can experiment and add some of your own variations. Some people, they will like add a bit more range or take things away, but the base build is already on the channel. Hello, Mivesis. Yep. The streamer lock always works. It was a funny little rumor until it started working for everybody. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search. Nah, you can put on a different crystal, like you can recrystallize the slot later on in season 1. Don't worry about it. The first and most important thing is go watch my ultimate beginner guide, Silux. And also go study, you see the playlist link over there? You will want to go study all the videos in that playlist. A lot of people say, why should I have to study First Descendant? Because if you don't want to screw up, it's better to know and understand everything. So do study the videos in there. A lot of people said, but I'm wasting my time when I could be farming. I've always answered them with, yes, you might think that way. Until you realize that by gaining the knowledge that I put out in my videos, knowing how to survive, knowing what modules to do, you save yourself so much more time. Because your farming gets better, you know what you're doing, you're not completely out of your depth. The decision will be yours, but I highly recommend studying the videos before doing anything. You need to learn what a crystallization catalyst can do, what an energy activator can do. Eventually you'll be able to farm dozens and dozens of these, so it doesn't really matter. But the point is, study, learn, you'll be alright. But if you choose not to, then your journey will be bumpy. So for a smoother ride, please do make sure to do your studies. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Yep. Hold on just a little longer. It's funny because so many people have tried to paint me in a negative light by saying, oh, he just wants views on his videos. That's why he always tells you to watch. Yo, he only wants this and that. No. No. I don't do that. Because you see, other creators just worried that their fake botted views are going to get caught out if I keep doing legit content like I do. Now, the reason I tell people to watch the videos, and FYI, I make less money from videos than I do from streams. I would rather have people watch my streams, but the thing is, it helps your journey if you study the videos. You learn a lot more. That's why, like, some people, they are new, they come to stream, I tell them, go study the videos first. You will, in fact, be spending your time better by learning. Every ultimate weapon is worth the grind. This depends on how you build it. Now, the unique abilities may not be the best, but every ultimate weapon is worth the grind. And Enduring Legacy is very good. I recommend it. Of course, Ricksaw. Only the best for my viewers. My videos are made with my viewers in mind. That's why they're good. Because I think about the audience whenever I craft each video. Enemy target identified. It doesn't seem to be a commander level unit. Take them out. That is in its own video, Sick and Nasty, because there's too much to cover in just one video. No, that is in a separate video. That's why it is important for people to study the whole playlist. You may not have to watch every video that's relevant to you, but it is well worth the time. Like, if you look at the video that says skill power versus skill power modifier, right? You think about it. You say, I don't know what this is. Study the video. It's there. But a lot of concepts have their own video because at the end of the day, the biggest thing is that I cannot cover all the concepts in one video. The beginner guide, what it covers is just the knowledge you need to pass through normal difficulty and quite frankly, you don't need to know anything about skill power to pass through normal difficulty. All you really need to know is how to survive and how to make your gun decent. Because for most of normal difficulty, people actually don't really rely on skills a lot. People rely mostly on gun. Because to build up skills, you need range, skill power, blah, 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 blah. So for the most part in normal difficulty, it's all about gun and survival. Once you get to hard mode and start working on builds, now that's where the other knowledge comes in. It starts getting crucial. It's already season 1, Yuri, of course. Well, tomorrow. Yeah, that is not best for you, Silex. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it, but you will screw up a lot. And if you're okay with the consequences, then who am I to stop you? But no, study the videos, learn. Because the worst feeling in the world is building something and then screwing up miserably the entire way through and then realizing you have to do a lot of other work. So for your own sanity and for your own sake, because I hate it when people say like, oh, I've screwed up, I feel like quitting the game. I literally feel like slapping them because I say, don't be so weak. Did you study my videos? No. Why didn't you? Tell everybody at the start, study the videos like you're studying for an exam. And trust me, your entire journey is going to be smooth. You'll know what I know. Hey, Anthony. Patch notes not yet. As soon as patch notes are out, don't worry, I'll have a video. So if there's no video from me, it means patch notes are not out yet. But I will check. No update yet. How dare this thing shoot at me? That's what I get for standing here. That's tomorrow, Hui. Please check the official Discord for the timing in your own region of the patch. Hello, Randy. If you want updates and news, guys, why aren't you in the official Discord? So, Mr. Hui, if you want news and updates, please go to the First Descendant website. Their Discord link is on the right-hand side. There's an icon with Discord. Click that, you will join the official Discord. And here's the best part. Whenever they post announcements or things like that, they post it in your time zone. As in, Discord will automatically show you in your own time zone. So, make sure you guys join the official Discord. Otherwise, you'll always be behind on news. Wave of Light? Nah. I'm not interested in it yet. Oh wait, I forgot to start the mission. Lol. I'm not interested in Wave of Light yet. I will probably construct it when I have time.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long.
The devs here are extremely good. That's the one reason why I continue to remain solid here. I genuinely support these developers. I think that they're fantastic. They are certainly far better than a lot of other developers out there who take their audiences for granted and who don't care about their people. These developers genuinely care for the user experience and they're trying their best to make the game the greatest it can be, which is why they have my full support. I've met a lot of terrible developers. And I have no love for them. Because a lot of the time when there's terrible developers, right? The hardcore people, the hardcore players who still stick with those terrible developers, they're usually so toxic that I don't want to know anything to do. I don't want to have anything to do with them. It's the worst experience. So I've been genuinely having a lot of fun with these developers and I think that they're great. Nice job, Tony Gee. I mean, I personally would never get discouraged from grinding anything because why would you get discouraged? It's just luck and chance. A lot of people don't realize that luck and chance works the way that it does because it is entirely random. The key is you gotta have friends, you gotta have a community. Grinding alone, you have no morale. I don't even like to grind when I'm not streaming sometimes because it's boring. But when I'm streaming, I can just do whatever, and it feels okay. See, this is the key. So community, friends, these are the things that grindy games usually are most important. Like, it's most important for grindy games because the more you have people around you, the more that luck doesn't feel so bad. Sometimes I don't get the drop I want. I'm just like, meh, whatever. I'll get it tomorrow. You know?
Enemy target identified, but it doesn't seem to be a commander level unit. Take them out anyway.
Lol, Renee.
Survey complete.
Type slowly, my
No
friend.
signs of SMO or any conflict.
I saw the maintenance schedule, but it's only about 6 hours, so not too big. Game will be down for about 6 hours and then it'll be back up, so let me just double check. Yeah. As far as I know, maintenance is 6 hours. Yep. I hate these guys. I don't know why they keep showing up. He shotgun to your face. Nice. Sounds like you're quite the grinder. And I keep forgetting to start this thing before running off. Dangers of doing two things at the same time. And well, Silex, that's exactly why we say, look, if you studied the video, you would have known that. Ah, study the videos.
Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern.
And look, I get that many people like to learn on their own. I don't disagree with that. I am that way myself. I like to test and see with my own two eyes, but look, sometimes you save yourself a lot of heartache and time. I see. Well, sounds like you're insane. Please stay 17 million feet away from me at any one point in time, Abyss. Alright? The amount of sweat you've poured into this game. Okay, I want you to stay all the way over there.
Take them out anyway.
You crazy people.
Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO.
And you see, this is why I don't hang out with any of you guys, because you guys are insane. Okay? I'm a normal human being. You guys, crazy. Get the hell away from me. If you stay 10 billion light years away from me, it would still be too close.
Being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Well, to be honest, I also have over 600 hours, but again, I'm a content creator. I literally do this for a living. So people who are not content creators but have those kinds of hours, I'm like, bro, what you doing with your life, man? What are you doing with your life? Like, yo, I know they psycho, alright? So if I was in the lift with you guys, I would get murdered. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna stay away from you guys. Damn. You would murder me even harder, bro. Okay, I'm gonna stay even further. I'm gonna double that distance. So we're gonna go from 10 billion light years. We're gonna go to 20 billion light years so I can be safe. But anyway, as long as you have something you enjoy, you know, all jokes aside, as long as you've got something you enjoy, just make sure not to burn yourself out. Take some breaks. It's probably healthy gaming habits, because I know it's easy to hyperfixate on one thing, but what you really want is for games like this to be a long-term source of entertainment. So the worst thing you can do is burn out. Please be very careful of that. Please make sure to take proper breaks, relax, and you know, sometimes even play a different game. I encourage that because, and the devs themselves encourage it because they understand that this game is here for the long term. And they want you to be here for the long term as well. Because when you burn out, you don't feel like picking back up. I know because it happened to this one friend of mine. And he never picks it back up. Very sad. You don't want that to happen to you.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. It doesn't seem to be a commander.
Of course I diss everyone in my chat. I'm a content creator, is what I do. You guys are here because you love being dissed by me, alright? Don't deny it. You love it. You love it. Deep inside your heart of hearts, you're like, yes, BossBot, diss me more, baby. And I'm like, no problem, good sir. I will diss you even harder than ever before. Wow, these rolls are trash. Like, seriously, why are these rolls absolute garbage? And I guess this is okay. Can I even use it? Maybe if the duration was gold, I'd consider it at least, I guess. For the other build. Oh well, doesn't matter. Toss that in the bin. It aches my heart to toss that in the bin, but you know, no sense in keeping stuff around. Had potential, but also not what I want. It just turns you on, Sean. Yeah. Now see, that's the kind of conversation I like but cannot have because contractual rules say I must run a clean stream. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Mavasis. Do it. As long as you're properly refreshing yourself, that's good. That's what matters the most. Keep it up. Enjoy yourself. That's what a lot of people have been asking themselves right now because what the hell, you know? It's the weirdest thing. All I can say is I don't know why. I don't know why, my friend. But we do. And it's silly and weird. So I have no clue why. But we do. And it's strange. I'll do a couple more Bunny Road runs. Then we'll check in with the polls again, see how the people are doing and how they're voting. By the way, thank you to everybody who has voted. Please don't forget to like and share the stream if you can. Alright? The more of you that do that, the better. I love it when y'all like and share my stream. So that everybody will love it even more.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. You see one?
Sometimes I do like the high voltage, but I don't know. In situations like this, it feels like I'm slowing myself down. I think I might switch back to the ring version.
Take them out anyway. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people like this game. If you enjoy grind, if you enjoy that vibe, you will thoroughly enjoy this game. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong in enjoying a game like this. This is what you're supposed to have fun doing. Now, this is what we like, lads.
I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Yeah, I see, Kim. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully, your moving won't last too long and you will be able to play. I'll be moving back to Singapore around the end of Season 1. So I feel that.
Take them out anyway. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search it.
I still haven't finished Bunny's story. I should probably do that at some point. I'm so lazy.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in.
Mr. Hayden, have you watched my video on how to farm weapon proficiency levels? Because those places are the exact same for leveling your Descendants. Whether you're leveling a Descendant or a weapon, same thing. So if you've seen that video, you will have the answer for me at least. Other people may like other areas, but those are some of the best. You're welcome. Please make sure to check it out. It's in this entire playlist. Here's the playlist for all my videos. Nightbot will put up a link. Just bookmark it and you're good to go. All videos that I make are in that one playlist. Just watch the weapon proficiency one and you're good to go. It explains the two areas and shows you a nice example of how to handle the second one.
Signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone. Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in.
No worries at all, my guy. No worries at all.
There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
I'll tell you one thing, I hate the bunny cave because it's so boring. Sure, you can go there, but I don't like it.
Likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one,
Sitting there for hours. The only time I ever go bunny cave is if one of my friends is running me through. Because I literally refuse to even do the bunny cave. Too boring. I would much rather spend my time doing any of the other activities.
search a different zone.
I would personally prefer not to lose what remains of my sanity. I'm sure many people have their own reasons for leaving countries. Best you never ask questions like that, my friend. Sometimes curiosity kills the cat. Mr. Ubazerk, the stream started 42 minutes ago, so I don't see how I'm still at it. The previous stream ended several hours ago.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me.
I can see that.
There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces.
Many of you people are always so surprised when I'm online and I'm like, did you check that the stream has just started? And they're like, no, I did not. And I'm like,
It's highly likely that
you do realize that I have a family and normal human hours. I work like a normal human being. When else would I find the time to make videos for you guys if I was just streaming all day? In fact, the most unsuccessful streamers are the ones that go live for 10 hours and never actually do anything productive. No. Most of my time is spent productively. The streaming is just to answer questions. Now, based on the number of votes we have, 150 votes, with 81% saying that they're playing immediately tomorrow, 11% saying that they will play Season 1 but not playing tomorrow, which is fine, 7% still love the spicy outfits, and 1% are still not interested. What a shame. That's not too bad. I'm looking forward to the 7% that will be enjoying the spicy outfits with me. And as for the 81% that are playing immediately, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, we've got a lot of grinding ahead of us.
This is number 17. SMO may be being held inside.
How I wish I only needed to plug in, my friend. I would probably spend 5 hours of my day downloading all sorts of things that I probably shouldn't download and probably shouldn't talk about on a clean stream. If I had that much spare time. Sadly, I don't.
Survey of the facility is almost complete.
Well, yes, like I said, you know, I actually enjoy grinding more when I'm on stream. it doesn't actually matter what I'm doing specifically. But I enjoy grinding on stream because I've got people to talk to. It makes the grind a lot better.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them.
Oh, I figured, fat chipmunk. But you never know. Some people really do ask probing questions like that. So you know what I tell them? Never you mind, it ain't good to be asking questions like that, hey? You always gotta give him the accent, you know?
No signs of SMO or any conflict.
Hey, Jolin.
I'll need to search a different zone. Descendant, this
Best
is
I
number
warn
7.
some people before they start asking questions that they shouldn't ask. Or poking their noses where they shouldn't poke them.
I won't be long.
Curiosity killed the cat, after all. And I'd hate very much to have to kill some cats.
They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
It is the Jolin. Welcome, welcome, Jolin. Always good to have you here.
Bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified. But it doesn't seem to be a commander level unit. Take them out anyway.
That is actually untrue, Hellmire Brigade. You don't need to stealth half.
I'll need to search a different
You
zone.
only need to stealth one. You only need to stealth one of it to count as infiltration. So don't know who told you that, but they are incorrect in the wrong way. You actually, like I said, only need to stealth one. One single one is good enough. Once you've done that, you're good to go.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me.
Lol, look at Jolin flipping tables.
Pattern of the enemy forces.
Don't be flipping tables now.
Be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Well, yes, theoretically you can, Jonathan, but it's not well advised. And either way, look, when you look at an outpost, they've got a percentage for the infiltration, right? It goes from 5% all the way up to 25%. So if you want the 25% chance, you need to hit all the generators in stealth. If you hit only one, you've got the lowest chance of 5%. So please, do not look for ways to avoid getting sharing, Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Wick. Or do I have to do it like Jonathan? Listen, Mr. Wick. There are no ways that you can get around getting a share into stealth. Okay? Scroll down. 5 to 25% chance. If you want 5% each time, by all means, just somehow manage to push a button, and you might get the 5%. But if you want to really do it proper, please don't waste your time and get yourself the 25%. Hey, I ran off without starting the mission again. Very on brand for me.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost
Of course, Mr. Tony.
Hold on just a little longer.
I'm permanently consistent. Because I love doing my job.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you
see,
see one, eliminate them immediately.
Look, some people think I'm always talking bad about the industry, but in fact, I've had so much experience with this industry that I know why people can't stay consistent. I stay consistent because, for me, that's the only way you're ever gonna find success. Even back when I only had one viewer, you know, way before YouTube, it was Kaz. Then some of the times when Kaz was working and busy, Reno was my only viewer. All right, like when I played Saints Row for Deep Silver, you know, as part of their partner program, and literally I get shafted, you know, with that. One person turned up to my stream, and that was literally just Reno, my mod, helping me out there. I've seen the whole range of the industry, and even then, I was still consistent. Didn't matter that no one was watching. I was still out there streaming every single day. Because consistency is the only way that you are going to be able to get any viewership or get people to even recognize you. Out of sight, out of mind, my friends. You have to stay consistent. People forget you very easily. Some people will say they won't. But trust me, if I stopped streaming tomorrow and took a month-long break, a lot of you would not come back. Sad to say, and it's not a lack of faith in you guys, but that's how it works. That's how it works, and that's why I'm still here. Because at the end of the day, my job is not to help you guys forget me. My job is to scream in your ear and remind you that I'm still here and I ain't going anywhere. So don't you ever think about dropping me, or I'm gonna drop you. Like a sack of potatoes. One is all we need. Lol. But yeah, the other thing is that a lot of people find it hard to stream because number one, they have no, like, again, not talking shit about people, but I really do have to say this. A lot of the time, they don't have discipline. They're not self-motivated, and this isn't actually their passion. What they're here to do is make a quick buck. Alright? But that's not how streaming works. If you want to make money off it, you have to be consistent. You have to really put your heart and soul into it. You have to have the passion for it. And more importantly, you can't just be like, oh man, I didn't get what I wanted. You know, I'ma quit tomorrow. Alright? That's exactly how people feel about drop rates. You can't do that if you want this as your job. So many people say, I want to be a streamer, I want to be a content creator. I say, okay, try it. Do it. Do it, Potter. Let's see what you can do. Because I guarantee you, most of those people won't stick with it.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one,
That's good to hear, Tony. But just so you know, if you watched my video on gold farming, you would have gotten the same thing. And I released my gold farming video weeks ago, man. So yeah, this is why I always tell people, study the videos, guys. If you guys don't know where the videos are, they're right there. Hey Foxy, I ain't got no interest in leaving you guys. But remember, I do have to move back to Singapore at some point, alright? I don't know the exact date. But I'll tell you guys when I know the exact date, alright? And if any of y'all ditch me, when I do my comeback show and y'all aren't there, alright, you know what's gonna happen? Oh, don't you ever say anything like, I don't think about leaving you. Y'all better not think about leaving me, because if I do my comeback show and y'all aren't here, alright, I'm gonna show up at your house. I'm gonna show up at your house. And I'm gonna say, why did you ditch me? Why weren't you there, huh? You're gonna be brushing your teeth in the middle of the night, looking in the mirror. You know, you're gonna be checking for any marks on your skin and whatnot. You're gonna wash your face. And then when you finally look up, you know, just like in those movies, I'm gonna be right there. I'll say, why'd you do that? Why didn't you come back for my comeback show, bro? Why weren't you there? You got a lot of explaining to do. Hey, if you think I'm cringe, exit's that way, buddy. Doors over there. Don't let it hit you on the way out.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held
And yes, Amy's Mercer, I am indeed Singaporean.
Hold the attention of the orders
You want me to talk like Singaporean, is it? I mean, if I don't talk like Singaporean, then I'm not Singaporean. Of course I'm Singaporean, just that many people don't know, ma.
Survey of the facility is almost complete.
Good job, Kung Fox boy. That's not bad. Hey, I'm Singaporean born and raised, okay? I serve army one. I grew up watching PCK. So I'm Singaporean like the rest of you. I see. Well, listen, good luck to your dad on his surgery. I hope it goes well. Alright. Kaz had a similar surgery to get a toe removed. He will be fine, but help him on rehab, okay? He's gonna need that help walking around and finding his balance. See, that's what I like, Tony Gee. That's what I like to hear. You should check it out. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. I promise you that much. Don't worry, I'll prepare some content for you guys so you guys don't get lonely while I'm gone. Alright? But remember, if y'all don't show up on my comeback show, alright, I'ma show up in your house.
There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements.
You won't even have to look into the mirror like that South Park episode and say biggest mass, biggest mass, biggest mass.
The facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Lee Masters, you're downloading on PC? Good. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy the game.
Eliminate them immediately.
We do. We like to spread the information here. Alright.
Commander will
But don't worry, we don't spread anything other than information because it is illegal for me to not have a clean stream. So don't worry, no other spread here, just information.
I'll need to search a different zone.
One shot, it's actually all in my playlist. What you're looking for is my farming build. So Nightbot will put up a link to my playlist. You just gotta look for endgame bunny farming build. All right, you can go in there, take that. The only change that I made is instead of Decimator, I put on MP Collector for this particular farm, because this particular farm, I prefer to have extra MP for running around, okay? And they have the exact same socket type anyway. Rena, you better retract that message. You damn right, I saw that message. Don't think you can retract that message. Singapore too hot lah. I tell you, Singapore not hot one. Okay, just have your aircon on. Then your room will feel like an office, okay? Just make sure you always have your air conditioning on at all times. Air conditioner breakdown, then you just honkan da. Oh, yes, this is what I needed. Hey. Oh wait, it's Thunder Cage. Actually, this is not bad. You know what? I'll take this. I'll take this because I do need one that's like this. I'll take that. Singapore weather, wouldn't it be about the same as Malaysia? I think it's about the same. Well, I guess it depends on where you are in Malaysia. But then again, I've got no experience with Malaysian weather. Excuse me. Anti-everything protection, lol. The weather is abysmal. But listen, you have to accept the abysmal weather. This is why the air conditioner is so important. You know, Tony Gee, you're gonna wake up, and after you watch my videos, you're gonna feel like Neo. You're gonna wake up and like, I know what an energy activator does. And then somebody else will be like, you want some more information? Hell yeah. I love Keanu Reeves. He's such a good actor. Fantastic dude. No problem, one shot, I got you. Most of the characters that you see me running around, I have their builds uploaded, but I'm still working on a lot. I'm slower than the other creators because I take my time to actually test every single thing first. Then by the time you guys finally get it, it's like, it's a while later, but I promise you it actually works. I see, it's still pretty cold in Australia. Is that still winter in Australia for us, Rena? I don't know how winter is in Melbourne. I know Melbourne's really rainy, but that's about the extent of my knowledge. Yeah, I've got a lung injury from my military, so problem for me, BCN boy, is that anything below 10 degrees is a problem, and causes my lungs issues. That's why you hear me coughing so much. People are like, Robot, haven't you recovered from your cough yet? I'm like, yeah, sorry, this is a long-term condition, my guy. Nothing I can do. I can't tell my body, hey, heal up. You know, if I could, I'd replace my entire set of lungs with machines. I want to be a robot. You know, that way I can beat you all up even better. Yeah, fair enough, Rena. I can somewhat agree with that statement, somewhat. Okay, at least I found this. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck that in my storage. Zing. I want to ride through everything shiny and chrome, man. Shiny and chrome. If I'm not shiny and chrome, I will be sad. This is fusion, okay. I guess that's okay though. Reactor. Thunder Cage, you go in there. Which is the one with the other Python thing? This one had Python, this one was also Python. Both are dimension skills. But this one is slightly worse, so. Gurus biased. You slept for 5 minutes, Costa? That's wild.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being
Yeah,
held
Ricksaw.
inside this facility.
I feel that, my guy. I feel that. Believe me, if I could, I would replace this entire body with elite metal.
There's movement.
And then I would stream for you guys 10 hours a day. Because I'd have a robot. I would have like full metal throat. No coughing problems. I tell you, I would stream 10 hours a day. 2-3 hours of video content. And the rest is all robot bang time for my significant other.
It's highly likely that a
The
bonus
best bunny
command-
reactor, no. I mean, if you really want to, you have to go and find where it drops in hard mode for that week.
It doesn't seem to be a commander.
I'll let you in on a little secret. All right. I never farm for reactors. The only reason I'm here is because the bunny road is a great source of gold. I actually don't care about the reactors. If I find a good reactor along the way, that's why I'm only taking a look. But I usually just play the game, and as I get reactors along the way, then I use them. I never actually farm for reactors where I can help it. Where I can help it being the key word. Because, yeah, nah. Yeah, but nah.
They may be waiting for reinforcements.
The best bunny reactor that I have, I think,
Hold on, just a
is
little
just, yeah,
longer.
this Nene's one. It's not that good. If I could get one with like maxed out Colossus attack, I'd be very happy. What's the biggest and most exciting thing in Season 1? Everything. I love it. I'm excited for everything. But of course, I really am into Haley. I think that Haley will be really cool. She feels to me like a Mandalorian.
Take them at it.
So when I saw Haley's skill set, I was like,
Facility survey complete.
people are gonna start calling me
No signs
Mando.
of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
And getting 16k damage reactors? What do you mean? The 16k, the maximum damage that you can do is 11,724.
Descendant, this is number 17.
I'm pretty sure my significant other is just as excited for Haley as I am.
Going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me.
My significant other watches the stream, so it's
There's
fine.
movement in the pattern of the enemy
She knows,
forces.
not a problem.
They may be waiting for reinforcements. Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I just farm reactors along the way, man. I rarely, if ever, bother with reactors. Like, if there's a good reactor farm, I'll just farm something here, keep it,
Bogus commander will-
and off I go.
If you see one, you
I
eliminate
try
them.
to avoid farming reactors too much because I just genuinely feel it's so boring. It's so boring to do it.
I'll need to search a different zone. Enemy target identified.
She does have some interesting boss killing potential, but I'll see. I'm gonna take it slow with Haley and figure out what she can actually do. First, I need to make sure she has a farming build, because otherwise that's gonna be pretty bad. No farming build, no good. I hope that they include a melee descendant in future, because who even uses sub attack at this point? It's like, bruh, change sub attack to main attack, and then maybe I'll consider it good. That one was not horrifying. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is tech, which is okay. This is attack on Colossus and Dimension skill power. This is non-attribute. Oh. So this is worse. Well, no thank you then. Goodbye.
New subscriber detected.
You're on the way to being bionic. Lol. That is the way, my friend. That is the way. Bionic is good. Bionic is best.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held
Mr.
inside
Mahan
this facility.
Manan Walid, well, consumables include the code breakers
Hold the
mostly.
attention of the Order's forces.
I will show you in a moment.
There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces.
So please do give me a moment, but after I get the chance, I'll show you.
Hold on just a little longer.
After I'm done with this little run here.
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified, but it doesn't seem to be a commander level unit.
If you go to your consumables, right? Consumable drop rate increase includes this. This is it. High value marks of arrest, code breakers, void shards, that's about it. It also does affect basic and core materials to an extent. Basic materials. Core materials not really, because these are obtained from amorphous. Basic materials and miscellaneous items here are affected by consumable drop rate. Why? Because most of these are dropped from monsters. It does not affect the drops that are consumable, but from the end of a mission or out of an amorphous. So I hope that helps you understand. What is sub attack? Sub attack is your melee, your punch. That's what a sub attack is.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me.
Amy's, have you put a crystallization catalyst in your sub attack slot? If you put a crystallization catalyst in your sub attack slot, it will increase your module capacity from 10. Okay, because the sub attack slot upgrades your module capacity by 10 when maxed out. If you put a crystallization catalyst in there, you get an extra 5, putting you at 85. Alright?
It's highly likely that a bogus commander will appear.
This you will learn from many of my videos, which means time for you to study your videos. Make sure you bookmark my playlist and go study. Study. Okay, Singaporeans are very good at studying, right? Go study. Renee, welcome to the Weird Bots, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it.
SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in.
Thank you, Rena, for putting up the playlist. I appreciate that.
Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement
Yes.
in the pattern of
The list of the plays is very good.
They may be waiting for
The play of the list is very good.
survey of the
The
facility.
amorphous material is not part of the consumable. I'm not sure who is spreading this rumor, but that rumor is nonsense, okay? I want, if they're gonna spread a rumor that consumable drop rate increases the amorphous drop chance, I want them to go ask a dev for confirmation on this. I want them to show me proof and evidence. If they cannot show me proof and evidence, alright, I don't want to hear it. Because this rumor has gone too far. Don't know who's spreading this rumor, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work.
Search a different zone.
The only thing you can do to influence your amorphous drop rate is the infiltration drop, which if you hit more generators, the infiltration drop chance increases up to a maximum of 25%. Whether you have consumable drop rate on or off is not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. So please make sure that you are not listening to weirdos who spread weird rumors. As I've always said, don't listen to some random hobo outside the 7-Eleven that's trying to tell you that the government's trying to eat your brain. I mean, they might be, but you know, that's not the point. The point is, don't be listening to some random hobo out of a dumpster.
They may be waiting for reinforcements.
All right? Make sure that if somebody says something, that they have an official source. All right? I want to hear it from an official source. I want to hear it from a developer to confirm that, because as far as I know, it is only supposed to affect the consumables that drop from monsters. And the amorphous material drops from the end of the mission. You cannot, to the best of my knowledge, affect mission drop rates.
If you see one,
What was the hardest grind I've ever done? My first ultimate, which was Bunny. It took me a week. Every other ultimate after that, I've had decent luck.
anyway. Inner facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
If anyone would do that, Costa, I think they'd have a lot more problems than playing First Descendant. I'm just saying. But yes, I don't know who is spreading this weird idea, but unless they've got evidence, and evidence that can be proven, then I choose not to believe that shenanigans. This is an even better Thunder Cage one. I mindeth not. Mr. KR, my voice is already much louder than the game. audio issue is on your side. A lot of players don't realize, but the audio issues, a lot of viewers don't realize audio issue is on their side, not on my side. Because for my OBS settings, right, I already have the game volume down, down, down. So the game volume is very, very far down. Therefore, my volume should be a lot louder. Once, if you ever encounter an audio issue where you cannot hear me, refresh the stream or check your equalizer settings, because sometimes it's an equalizer problem on your end. Well, no, it's not that, Manon. Everyone knew day one which consumables were affected by the drop rate. Most of the official creators know as well. So...
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me. There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces.
Not everything will be covered by a video.
Survey of the
Most
facility
things
is
are,
almost
but not
complete.
everything. So it depends on what the question
Launch a
is.
little longer.
Some questions obviously will not be covered by a video. I mean, if I made a video about every little thing, I'd have 200 videos on my channel, and you guys would have to study extra. No, I try to keep my videos as effective as possible.
Enemy target identified. But it doesn't seem to be a commander level.
I take it nobody else is having audio issues, because I should be much louder than the game. As far as I can tell, I am...
Signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
Yeah, I'm quite a bit louder than the game. Either that or I am around the same volume as the game. So... it should be okay. Should being the keyword. The most that I can do for you guys is level down the audio one step here. The narration is fairly loud. Fair enough. That one, don't worry, I can't wait for I think one of the biggest changes in season 1 that's going to be really good is being able to turn off the voices for the mission. I am so tired of hearing number 17. What are module drop rate rolls for? When you kill a monster, it may drop a module. So, or when you go to the Colossus, the hard mode Colossus, if you want more red modules, you have module drop rate increase. Because this will cause the Colossus to potentially drop better modules. So that's what it's for. Fire effects, follow my farming build for him and go watch my video on weapon proficiency leveling. Because leveling up your Descendant or weapon proficiency is the exact same. So both videos are in my playlist. So make sure you know what the farming build is and go to wherever the weapon proficiency video says. Because the weapon proficiency video has 2 locations where you can fast level. Depends on how bored you want to be. Alright? And of course I could just directly give you the answer, but look, the reason why I don't is because here we have a policy of teaching the person to fish rather than giving them the fish. That way they learn better, they know what they're doing, and in future they can focus their knowledge on they can focus their time on stream with either more meaningful questions or, you know, it will be more focused on whatever it is they're doing or the nuances of actually playing the game. Because yeah, the basic knowledge, it's better if it's just all communicated in the videos. You'll be all good though. Playlist is up there. Enjoy. My friend that made Super Kyle has literally stopped playing this game temporarily. He burned out and became so sad he never came back. Maybe one day he'll come back. We'll see. The season update will not impact the research by an A. You're the third person to ask that question. Is somebody spreading some misinformation here? Because the timer for research is based on real world hours. It's not based on game hours. So I'm not sure why anything would be impacted by this. So if you guys don't mind giving me a little context here, why are so many people asking this question? Is somebody telling you? Because look, it's my job to stop misinformation. Is there some idiot out there saying that, oh, your research will be impacted? Because that has never once happened. The last time there was a major update, nothing happened to people's research. It's just your research will be finished in the real world hours that it's supposed to be finished at. Oh, right, CG. Almost forgot, I was supposed to give you one. Thanks for reminding me, I knew I forgot something. There you go.
Now what do you
Thank you for reminding me.
Go on, I'm waiting.
But also, how dare you ask? Take this man out and execute him. But yeah, no problem, I sent it to you now. Okay, so yeah, I've got all this research here. I'm just gonna leave it going. Because tomorrow, it'll be just the same. It's just your research. It'll be fine. Should I? Yes, I should. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking that question about it today. That's all. I'm just a little sus. I'm trying to make sure that nobody's spreading misinformation out there. Because again, as an official content creator, my job is to stop the spread of misinformation or things like that that may affect your gameplay negatively. So please don't worry about research. Research is not based on in-game hours. It's based on real-world hours. Therefore, unless the real world stops moving or unless time stops tomorrow, research will be fine. You're not one of the 2 people who asked, Tyler, but okay, I guess that's 4 people now. Don't be paranoid about things, guys. If you're paranoid, I will personally have to use this hand to slap tons of sense into you. Paranoia is fear. Fear is irrational. Never fear anything except ghosts. Ghosts are actually scary. But nah, don't worry. Your research will be fine. Okay? Just so you know that your research will be fine, I will leave my research going as well, alright? I will have things researching while you guys also research. We'll all research together, alright? If there's a delay for me, there'll be a delay for you. But listen, don't worry about it. You'll be okay. And if you're not okay, then tomorrow we riot together. Sleep for today, 'cause tomorrow we fight. Oops. Now, those of you that haven't liked the stream yet, please make sure to like the stream. And for those of you that have not yet extended your support as for me as a content creator, please make sure you do so. If you haven't registered, please register me as your content creator. All right, especially you like the content, you like what I do, you know, do register, do register. The more of you that support me, the better. And besides, don't you just love me? You better, or else. Okay, time to delete these. You see all these extra red mods? You know what they're for? Tomorrow, as soon as Haley emerges from the shadows, I'm gonna start combining until I get her red modules. Then I'm gonna delete the rest. Then I'll save them up again for Frey Frey. See all these red modules? Tomorrow. Because I don't know what Haley's modules will be. But tomorrow. Costa, the seasonal reinforcement will be across the board for every descendant, my guy. So you should change and adjust them depending on your descendant. I'm pretty sure it'll work that way, but I'll go through the system and I'll have a video about the system as soon as I understand it. Because I know some people will definitely ask questions. They'll be like, how does this system work? And I'll be like, were you not there for my launch day stream? No. And I'll tell them, how dare you not be? But yeah, I'll probably do a video on it because I know somebody out there will ask a question instead of psychically downloading all the knowledge into their brain. You know, I don't know how people do that. When you wake up in the morning, shouldn't you have all the knowledge in your world already in your brain? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, you can do Bunny's Quest with Ultimate Bunny. In fact, let's try right now. I will always be live, Mr. Costa. Why wouldn't I go live? This is literally my job. Are you crazy? Or are you just acting crazy? Now, let's go see whether Ultimate Bunny can do Bunny's Quest. What is my current quest? Oh, find the record. Okay. I go find the record. Let's go to Deku Swamp. I know where the record is. Whee! Nice. Congratulations, Chris. Well done. Are the builds the same between normal and ultimate characters? Not always. Some things are only available to ultimate characters. For example, the module High Voltage is only going to be available to Ultimate Bunny. Normal Bunny cannot use High Voltage, therefore her build would be slightly different for bossing. And since High Voltage is the bossing Transcendent module, Normal Bunny is not an effective bosser. So this is why never bother investing in normal Descendants. You can if the ultimate is not going to come out for a while, but most of the time, it is much smarter to invest only in the ultimate. Pretty sure the record is supposed to be around here. Ah, there it is. Aha! I knew it. So yes, Ultimecia Bunny can indeed open up these
Grandma, where are Mom and Dad?
So yeah, you can use Ultimate Bunny to complete the bunny quest.
We were going to have a birthday party for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that would be the last time I'd say that. It's a cruel twist of fate for your parents to die on your birthday, isn't it? They should have come back.
No, there is a point, because Ultimates come later.
Stop moping and start analyzing these records. Okay. The relic of the ancestors incorporated some kind of technology related to controlling
You cry at the end, Hellmeyer?
with electromagnetic
No.
forces. The creation of my suit must be proof that this technology was recovered, right? Anais was involved in that. I'd better ask her about it.
Alright, let's go talk to Renee. Whee! Not really, Suave. I mean, it's only an energy activator and some catalysts. You'll be drowning in catalysts by the time you play for a few weeks, so I don't see it that way. I mean, like, some ultimates will take a while to release, so there's no point in just not investing in it. Like, Haley, I'm gonna go all in and invest in her. Then we're gonna get Ultimate Haley probably in a year's time or something, you know? So, of course there's a point to normal Descendants. Yeah, I mean, they can't just give you ultimate everything straight away. That wouldn't be cool. You know, and by the time the ultimate comes out, you probably have enough catalysts, so yeah.
Magisters are probably
I mean, for those that have the ultimate, I don't invest in the normal version. I invest in the ultimate straight away. But for those that don't, I mean, you may as well invest first unless you want to deny yourself the character.
Welcome. You look like you need to ask me something. Are those...
I'd like to know about the operation that my parents were part of. What happened?
At the time, we had to find a way of recovering the relic of the ancestors. It was our top priority.
They're not gonna do
Many
that,
people
Suave.
died during the operation. But these records you've brought are incomplete. We need to find a way to restore them so we can learn more. If we retrieve some of the components from the battlefield where the operation was carried out, I might. I need you to collect data chip fragments from the Agna Desert.
Ew. Data chip fragments, huh? Okay. Easy. I'll just go there. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll be real with you guys. You know, an energy activator is so easy to farm. So are the crystallization catalysts. By the time you play the game, you'll be drowning in the blueprints. Like, I'm already drowning in the blueprints and I still haven't made everything in the game. So even if you invest in normal, it's not wasted. And by the time you play the game and get all the extra hours and, you know, go do other stuff, you'll have even more blueprints. So I don't see it as a waste. I mean, it's just another 8 catalysts and an energy activator. It's quite okay. It's genuinely not that bad. If people had issues with that, I would worry about them quite a lot. Because crystallization catalysts are very easy to come by. Energy activators may be a bit more rare, but as you farm the ultimate weapons and stuff, like last night, I think I was trying to farm one of the pieces for Afterglow Sword. I ended up getting like 6 crystallization catalyst blueprints while doing it. And that was just to get all the pieces I needed to upgrade it, so... You know, I would say don't worry too much, you'll be alright. The materials for them takes time. I guess, but again, the heat plasma battery can be done in one run on Old Mystery now. Hopefully that remains in the new season. The rest of the stuff, you just open up vaults.
Detected.
But opening up vaults, what you can do is if you are afraid to spend too many code breakers, if you go to the official Discord and go into the LFG, what you can do is you can start a vault opening party. That way you use up only 1/4 of the code breakers and you share the rewards with other people. You'll be stocked up on materials, no problem. I never pay to skip research, dude. I mean, either way, I'm not allowed to because I have to remain free to play, so I can't even do that. But the thing is that if you want to pay for the research to skip it, that's up to you. I mean, it's really your choice. If you really want to play it now, you can do that, but I generally don't.
We have enough data. Oh, but there's an unexpected problem. The security measures that have been placed on the records are restricting my access. What a nuisance.
See there, CG.
I could use Albion's internal security tools, but that will mean the records will become...
I'll give you your induction to the Discord a bit later.
That means the circumstances around your parents' deaths will become public knowledge. I doubt that's what you...
No.
I understand. Well, there is another way. It's a little unorthodox. We can use the Vulgus' security bypass tool. As it happens, there are some Order of Truth cultists who are after Albion's data. We can use...
Okay, which is the mission? Oh, easy. Fair enough, Daniel. Nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you've already registered me as a content creator. Thanks. Why do I have to remain free to play? That's literally my job, Suave Chief. I am supposed to be here to sit here and do the stuff with you guys because I need to show people that the stuff in this game doesn't always require you to pay through the nose. That's my job. My job here is to do things the same as players and ensure that players have the best experience. That way, in case anything goes wrong or there's any major stumbling blocks, I can give appropriate feedback. That is my job. Yep. Infiltration operations, I always use high voltage. But some of the farming runs, I still prefer her basic farming build because the basic farming build is just better when the enemy density is high. High voltage is good, no doubt, but I tend to save it for infiltration operations and Colossi. It's just way more effective and you save a lot of time. That's why I have both. And I continue to have both. Okay, time to delete the stuff that I don't need. You'll be alright. I thought the same thing too. Then I realized it's totally fine. I was able to get Ultimate Glare while doing other stuff. Nice, Machiavelli. Enjoy. The difference in the so-called drop percentage is because some Descendants are designed to be tougher than others to collect. That's all. You know, not every Descendant's the same. Some Descendants are made to be easier than others to collect. I mean, think about it. You can literally just get Sharon and Blair directly. Don't even need to farm or create components. So, same principle. Not every Descendant is designed to be the same. Let's go talk to a Nay. Shoop-a-deedly-doo. Shoop-a-deedly-doo. And while we go talk to a Nay, let's check in on the polls. 243 votes thus far. 84%, very encouraging, says that they're playing immediately tomorrow, which is really cool. 9% are not playing tomorrow, but we'll be playing. 2% are not interested in playing. If anyone wants to tell me why they're not interested in playing, please tell me. Please let me know. And 5% are looking for the spicy outfits, just like me. Understandable.
If
I
there's
like
something
that.
we need- The records have been restored. Let's see. It seems that your parents were instrumental in recovering the relic of the ancestors. But the records don't specify the location from where their last transmission was sent. That will make it difficult to trace. It won't be easy. But yes, I think there is a way. I've been working on a piece of technology that amplifies and traces specific communications frequencies. This is a good opportunity to test it. I've built a prototype. We may be able to use it to trace the coordinates of the last transmission. However,
No.
the device won't last long because it
I
tends to
never dismiss my
We'll find a
Descendants.
fix for that at some point, but we can test it with
I keep every
components from a
single one.
Colossus.
Because I'm allowed to buy Descendant slots.
Specifically, I'll need some components with heat-resistant properties. Bring me a communications component from a pyromaniac.
I mean, if I put in effort to get a Descendant, I will never dismiss it. So why would I dismiss? I mean, a character slot is only $1, you know? I've spent hundreds on skins. In fact, I'm pretty proud that my spending is going to cross 1,000 next month. It's going to be great. Why keep them? Collection. It's like a record saying, I did this. But of course, you can dismiss them if you don't want to. It's up to you. And like I said, it's only $1. I'm like, the devs can have $1. For me, the devs deserve all the money they can get because they've made a fantastic game. So, $1? Hell yes, no problem. I'll throw it at them. No issue. Okay. Yep. I can only buy cosmetics or items that do not have any impact on progression. If an item has an impact on progression, such as a booster, not allowed. I can use boosters if they're given free to everybody, or if they're in the battle pass. But I cannot purchase them, nor am I allowed to take advantage of them if acquired through like a purchase or through real cash. So I wouldn't buy them anyway. It'll be a waste. Like the energy activator and crystallization catalyst that I get in the bundle, not allowed to use those either. So that's pretty much how it goes. Because the ones that you get from there are, although, you know, they are technically part of the bundle. That is a cosmetic bundle. It would count as a progression-based item, so that's not allowed. So yeah, my purchases go as far as skins. But I do love to spend money. I do so love to spend money. But I also don't mind the restrictions. If it makes better content for the people, then to me, that's a win in my books. There isn't really a priority list, but make sure you've got Sharon and Enzo. They're easy to farm. Get Sharon first, then go get Enzo. Then once you have both Sharon and Enzo, you can go off and get whatever other Descendants you want. There's no real like strict priority list, like, oh my god, you gotta get this guy first, then this guy. But try to have at least one Descendant of every element. That's usually pretty wise. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. So that would be about where my knowledge would stop. Look, my honest answer to that is it depends on your honor. I would never do that. If I go somewhere, I actively participate. Unless a friend is running me through or things like that. But if I'm in public, I would have to actively participate because I'm an official content creator here. I have to show that I'm an honorable gamer, right? What you guys want to do, I leave it up to you. As long as you're not using bots, programs, or things like that that can harm people, or you know, that are unfair, then you know, do whatever you want. But I would say that in general, it is not considered good manners to just hit something once and stand there. But if there's other people farming, like Bunny is farming or whatever, then I mean, you're not gonna hit anything anyway. So my personal rule is that if you want to do that, things like that, don't discuss it in a public space. This is normal pyromaniac. I need to do it for the quest. So please don't think, oh my god, your damage is insane. I'm like, no, this is normal pyromaniac. And either way, I'm not even in my high voltage build. Alright, let's go. Laziness maximized. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Suffer, normal pyromaniac. You are no match for me. Wait, will he really die? Oh, okay. I was like, is he really gonna die before even going in rage? Like, I've hit him with so many skills. Sometimes I find the hard mode guys, they go in rage so fast. It's hilarious. Oh, nice. I got the comms tracking component. Okay, great. Now I can get rid of these two. Well, that is true. And that's why, like, Enzo gets you better rewards from the vaults and makes it easier. So I always recommend farming Sharon, then Enzo straight away. Because why waste time? Why waste time? Make sure your vaults are easy and you're good to go. It'll help you a lot in your journey. I'm just trying to moderate the volume so it's perfect. I only listen to the English stuff. The Korean ones are cool, but I like to understand what my characters are saying. So yeah, I listen to the English. I don't mind it so much. Some people prefer the Korean, but I mean, it's up to you. It's your personal choice.
If there's something you need, we can use this device to set up a trace and get the results we need. It shouldn't be long. Alright, we have the final coordinates. And it looks like my device is melted. I'll definitely have to make some improvements.
That's not important right now. Where is the location? Come on!
Impatient as ever, Bunny. I'm almost there. Hang on. I know this place. The lab. The location was under our noses this whole time.
The lab?
It was abandoned when a proper... It won't be easy to get there now with the... I built it a long time.
Huh, Magister Lab, okay. Speak to Ane again for the final record of appearance. What? Eh. Abandoned Magister Lab. Where is Abandoned Magister Lab?
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Oh, there. Okay. Item acquisition distance modifier increase the range that items drop? No, it's just the range that you pick them up. Like somebody else already said. Fair enough, Foxtrot.
Focus, Bunny, focus.
Oh, this is in Kingston. LOL. Okay, wait. This is amusing. This is in Kingston.
feels really strong right around here.
Basically, you know how you have to run over the item to pick it up? Instead of having to run over, like, you'll be able to sort of vacuum it up from a slightly further distance.
There must be some
The impact is quite small. So, yeah. A lot of people thought that it would be like a massive increase, but it really isn't. You see, there'll be a certain distance at which the item gets vacuumed into me. Yeah, it increases that distance, that tiny distance, by 20%. I had no interest in doing the bunny quest, so now I'm like, okay, I feel like doing it now, I'll do it now.
Who dares disturb me as I meditate? Do I have no reason to? Like the ones from long ago. You must want to die too.
Who's there? Show yourself. While you're saying such crap.
KRM, I have no idea because I've never once used it. I generally use other modules on Enzo. I actually use module drop rate increase and the increase, whatever else. Actually, it rolls on the memory, doesn't it? You can try it. I don't know if it helps with finding the things.
You're gonna die, not me. Prepare yourself.
Wow, bunny violent. I like it. But yeah, I have never considered that, actually. I have to tell you, I've never considered that. As far as I know, it should not do that. But
I picked
who
up a
knows? It might
signal.
help.
There's something in the next area.
Yes, consumable drop rate is indeed good for farming code breakers. It is in fact one of the things that I mentioned in my video about farming code breakers and gold and XP.
Get out of the way. So annoying. Where are they all coming from?
Sorry, I missed your question.
There must be clues around here.
What is your
I need to
question,
find
Demon
it
Movement?
fast.
Don't you dare give me that, okay, Demon Movement? Or I will skip your question again. Now, if a question gets skipped, you may ask it again. Sometimes I will miss questions. But you ever give me that look, I will make sure I skip your question 300 times. Oh, DJ Sammy, what's up? And Secret is better than Greg's? Depends. I like Greg's on Valby. But Secret's also a really good gun. So, I like them both. You asked if Secret Garden or Greg's was good with Ultimate Valby. Either one.
Again? Ugh, so sick of these bastards.
I mean, you can use Greg's with Valby because Valby increases the base crit rate with an additive bonus. So Greg's ends up like close to a 50% crit rate, which is pretty darn good. Secret Garden already has a high crit rate, but it's a fantastic gun to begin with. So you can also use that. The answer is really up to you. I personally have used Greg's with Valby's, and I do like it. But I also like Secret Garden. Both weapons are fantastic.
Show yourself now.
So I hope that answers your question, Demon Movement. And once again, you ever give me that look again, huh? Huh? I'll put you in the naughty box for all eternity. I'll send you to the corner like a toddler. Would you say there's a big difference between equipment drop rate and module drop rate modifier? Not really. Module drop rate are for modules. Equipment drop rate is for equipment like your reactors, weapons, stuff like that. That's equipment. Module drop rate is specifically for modules. I don't understand the question. Thank you, Kenrick. I appreciate that. At some point, Swaggy, I might. Slayer can drop max HP and MP out of combat auxiliary power. Yes. I should have one. It has max HP, MP recovery out of combat. The only thing that sets cannot roll differently is their base stat. So Slayer set, the auxiliary power will always be defense. But the rolls, the 2 potential gold rolls can be anything. Modules are not a part of equipment, my guy. But yeah, at least you clarified now. Fair enough, explicit, nothing wrong with that. No, you cannot. I think you misheard me, Mr. Brink. What I told him was that the Slayer set always rolls base defense. So if you guys go to Access Info and you type in Slayer set, it tells you Slayer set will always roll, the auxiliary power always rolls defense as the base stat, that the 2 gold rolls can be anything. The sensor always max shield, 2 gold rolls can be anything. Max shield, 2 gold rolls can be anything. Now, when I say anything, it means anything within whatever can roll for that particular item. So take note, all right? If you go to the external components in the Access Info, it'll always tell you what it can potentially, what the base stat will be. The potential rolls, you should know for yourself. And the memory can, just for full clarity, the memory can, of course, have a defensive gold roll if you want. So that should clarify things.
Now what do you want? I see. So that's what happened. Albion owes your parents a great debt. You can be proud of them. Your suit was created based on the data transmitted by your parents. It's like you're continuing their legacy. This is the final voice file. We reconstructed it based on the data we found. Would you like to hear it?
The last voice file? Okay, I'll listen.
Good. After you've listened to it, go and see Sharon. She said she has something to tell you.
Pretty much, Stefan.
The data transmission should be done soon.
The Vulgus will be here soon. Let's get ready.
Kate, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. Buddy has potential. It's extraordinary.
Ooh, I've got potential.
Just before we left your tantrum, I could feel an electromagnetic force coming from her that made my hands tingle. And it seems to be connected to her emotions. I'm sure it's our
I got enough brains yesterday, DJ Sammy. I might go farm some more now, though.
Damn it. So we won't need to look into RK suppression technology then. I guess our daughter won't live the normal life that we wanted her to.
Kaden, your wound. The bleeding isn't stopping. Don't talk anymore. You'll make it worse.
At this stage, what more could go wrong? You know what? Our little girl takes after me. She would have become a soldier even if she didn't have any RK abilities. She's not someone who just sit back and watch while things go sideways outside of Albion.
Don't be an idiot. Bunny takes after me more. That's not my fault. I've passed on an ability that'll be too much for her to bear.
The only thing she gets from you is the same stubbornness. Don't blame yourself. It's no one's fault. It's just universe has plans for her. I'm her dad. I didn't even get her a birthday present.
I really wanted to get her a teddy bear that I made myself. And she definitely takes after you. Look at how adamant she was about not wanting a rabbit.
I'd be tired of it too, the way you keep going on about rabbits. Look, the data transmission is complete. And the Vulgus are headed our way. I don't know if this message will reach you, Bunny. Happy birthday, my little rabbit. I love you so much. I hope you can forgive your poor father. I'm sorry we left you to fend for yourself.
Happy birthday. I'm sorry I'm not there to give you a big hug. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'll always love you. My little girl.
I love you, my little rabbit. I love you, Amber.
Hashtag sad voice file. Okay, let's go talk to Sharon. And if you guys are crashing a lot, again, I think it's because, look, I hate saying it this way, but PS4 and the older Xboxes will have more trouble with games like this. It's why I've always told people gaming is an expensive hobby. You do have to keep up with the latest stuff. Like usually once the PS5 came out, a lot of stuff was not optimized for PS4 anymore because, you know, they wanted to be like next gen. So even for this PC, right now, I do it as business. So for me, it's a business expense. But every 3 years, I'm spending about $5,000-$6,000 on a PC that is perfected for this time period that I'm gonna use it for. It ain't easy.
I'll listen to what you have to say. Welcome back, kid. I heard you've managed to clear some things up. That's good.
Thank you, Sharon.
I've been sorting through the belongings of the members of the Colon Special Forces in Albion, whose deaths haven't been disclosed. Your parents' belongings are and make sure you thank everyone who's been looking out for you. Especially Glay. You can.
I know that. What's her...
Lol. Okay, go talk to Glay. Isn't the Series X the newer one? Because my girl's on Series X, she never crashes. Almost never, anyway.
What's going on? Hello, Bunny. Do you still feel conflicted about your parents?
I'm not sure.
Bunny, honestly, I would sell my soul to the Vulgus if it meant I could have my daughter back. The fact that I'm sure your parents felt the same way about you as I do about my daughter. Because parents are like that.
I think I understand a little better now.
I'm glad. And it's a little late, but happy birthday, Bunny.
Thank you, Glenn.
Okay, that's all done. I've had about 3 to 4 myself.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry.
Oh, today I'm just finishing Bunny's quest, chilling, polling the audience. So far, the polls are looking very encouraging, though. About 82% out of 293 votes are saying that they're going to be playing immediately tomorrow, so I'm really happy with that. I'm really excited to see that. And other than that, I'll probably be farming some gold, just doing whatever prep I need, so...
Bunny, I've been expecting you. Thanks to you, we've been able to recover a good number of files and materials. And since we've been able to verify the records related to the operation that your parents were involved with, there will be special commendations for those who were killed in action.
Yeah? Grandma would like that.
And this is from Sharon. She said it seems to be something your parents left behind.
a memento? There was something.
Take your time, handy capable.
I didn't like rabbit dolls, so a teddy bear. Whoa! Don't push!
Hey, Valby's involved in this.
Ta-da! Happy birthday, Bunny!
Lol.
Bunny, congratulations.
Congrats, Bunny.
Happy birthday, Bunny.
Congrats! How did you know it was my birthday?
We all knew. We were all just waiting to throw you a surprise party.
Thanks, everyone.
Congratulations, Bunny.
Lol, Lepic with his little fireworks. That's adorable. Lepic, you nice guy. Nell's face at the end. Lamau.
What the heck? This cake is soggy.
Hey, it still tastes good. So what's the problem?
Are they all children or something? Oh god, what the hell, Enzo?
What are you doing?
I can't see.
Hey, what the hell, Epic?
These descendants are all absolute children. I swear to God. Well, that was very adorable. But it's good to know that they're all friends. But I seriously gotta say, what the hell, Lepic? You're supposed to be an adult. Behave better than that. No, no, no. You wish Bunny got some spicy outfits. Her ultimate outfit, like, is literally basic, spicy. Okay, let's see. Lol. The bear. Nah. I prefer unadorned. Well, you'll get to see more of them, Yanmoy, in all of the other seasons. Like, we get Freyna's story next. I'm pretty sure all the Descendants have pretty tragic backstories. Let me see. If we go to this... If we go to Lepic and you see details, you can read his entire backstory. This guy, his name is Jonathan, lost his comrades and his right arm in a battle that became the final operation for his squad. Fighting until a bitter end, Lepic became a legendary soldier who annihilated the Vulgus Corps with his one remaining arm. The dog tags of his fallen comrades clutched in his hands only added to his immeasurable grief after his lonely return. The Magisters were interested in the physical capabilities of Lepic, the sole survivor. What if he was a descendant that the arcade test missed? What if this was a trial for all the new descendants? Eventually, the Magisters offered an arcade-drive tactical prosthetic arm to Lepic, who, at that point, had given up on everything. Although this device was only for descendants, as those without arcade could die from a cerebral sensory overload, if Lepic was fated to prevail, it would be a golden opportunity for the Albion military to gain an exceptional descendant, and for Lepic to return to the front lines. There was no need to ask Lepic twice. Fortunately, the transplant was a success. Lepic's dormant arcade was awakened by the pain from the surgery, when Lepic, who succeeded in controlling his prosthetic arm, officially became a descendant. The last of the Grenadiers had returned to avenge his comrade. Okay, cool. So yeah, it infuses explosive RK into rounds and grenades, and also enables him to fire concentrated RK when he focuses his mind. You love Nell's face. Bro, you just love Nell in general, homie.
It's just wiping them all out.
And Freyna, if you guys don't know her story, right? Basically, Freyna's code was like number 06, and her partner, number 09, was O'Neill. And Freyna and O'Neill never called each other by name after they got drafted, but you know, they were like both special ops soldiers. Kill without hesitation is what they were taught. Now you can read it for yourself, but the Room Zero incident, you know, basically it tells you the story here. Intel was received that a priest of the Order of Truth would be making an appearance to oversee the Vulgus experiments being carried out in Echo Swamp. 4 agents, including Freyna and O'Neill, were dispatched to assassinate them, right? Then, although everyone sustained injuries after unexpectedly encountering enemy forces, they were able to complete their mission. Upon their return, they entered Room Zero, which could only be entered by the Colon forces, together with an officer, and they reported the information they had gathered. Shortly after they began their operation report, the agents who'd been deployed, except for Freyna, complained of pain before collapsing to the ground, only to begin transforming into Vulgus. Naturally, Freyna did what she had to do. So without hesitation, she killed the Vulgus that were her former teammates and lover. So, yeah. O'Neill told her that she must live, and then he eventually began to swell up and his body ruptured, which is why you see her in that trailer scene. She goes grrrr and sprays and prays him. The venomous spores that spread from his corpse filled up Room Zero, and after they dragged Freyna out and locked the room, well, basically Freyna was the only one who survived, and that was because her RK produced a venom that was much more toxic than whatever was discovered in Room Zero. So that's how she became a descendant. And once they gave her a way of controlling her toxic RK, she was alright. Master Chef game for Blair. Lol. A cooking story for Blair would be perfect. Now, give me 1 second before we move on. So I've finished up everything that I have to do here. Thank God. Now, I know you shouldn't be the one to tell me, yo, how I flow. Sorry, old song. I still remember my old music. I can't wait to make some more soon. Soon. Very soon. Well, no, apparently the streams and videos both work, but people prefer the streams because the streams last for longer, so they can just throw on the stream while they're doing whatever, and that'll work. But yes, apparently both the streams and the videos do seem to work. Okay, now. Time to delete all this shenanigans that I don't need. Yes, it is the luck of the... Oh, wait. I must favorite this and this. Yes. Let's go level up some weapons before we finish this out, shall we? I think it's time we go out there and give him a little zip-zap zoom, eh? Yeah. Now, before we do that, I'm going to check in with the polls. And the polls, I mean, I'm not expecting a drastic change, but we've got 306 votes thus far. By the way, before I go in, don't forget, if anyone has not yet already selected me as your content creator, please do so. It's going to be a fun time tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Rena. Actually, wait, no, sorry. That was posted a while ago, wasn't it? Oh, it's actually right here. I'll just copy and paste the induction message. Because I forgot that CG Mayhem just joined us. Okay, time to change his nickname. Welcome to the server at CG. Sorry, we have a new member for our Discord, so I'm putting them in. Making sure that they get the induction. Okay, done. And I have given CG Mayhem his title as well. Well, I don't think they need to be fixed. The shape stabilizers are useful in their current form. Just that, for example, if you want a better reward, you just use them up. Now, they may not always guarantee you a reward, but for me, like, that's how I've managed to farm some of the stuff that I, you know, would not have farmed otherwise, basically. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I actually have to go somewhere.
Ready to undertake a void intercept battle assignment.
I keep remembering this is where I need to go. I just gotta use up some shape stabilizers before I get more. Nice job, Foxtrot. World on fire with a smoking sun, starts everything and everyone. They will, Marcus. They've already said they will, so don't worry. There's a lot of people that assume it's gonna be the ETA 0 guy, but I am unsure of that. So I'm just gonna wait until they decide what, you know, what it will actually be that allows us to do that. I've got so many of this amorphous. Okay, come on, crystallization catalyst, go. Enzo, boo. Do it again. Time to do it again. I also cannot confirm that because I never used the shape stabilizer in the beta. That's being said, you know, they could always return to that. I also initially thought that that's what it's supposed to allow you to do. But I realized pretty quickly that that's not what it does, and it only improves chances. But I still like the shape stabilizers, because for me, it's an increased chance. And hey, any increased chance is good in my books. But I can also understand why people might not feel so good about them. And maybe they'll change them in future, but there is nothing currently on the table for them. Well, I should probably say nothing currently on the table about being changed for them. You, Assassin's Edge. No, thank you. Go away, please. You do not want. Come on, crystallization catalyst. Final masterpiece. Oh. One more time. I'm just spending these shape stabilizers because I know I'm going to get more from the block kyber mining. Still one of my favorite places to advance my weapons, you know? I love going in there and farming the gold and stuff. It's just good. Mirror face, yeah, I see the highs they are a chase. All the broken stories in the bitter case. Yeah, I see it in the mirror face, hey, mirror face. Divine punishment, huh? Alright. One more time. Then I can finally get out of here. Then I'll go traumatize myself with some more block kyber mining. Let's see how much leveling I can get done for my stuff. I'm eager to see it personally. On crystallization catalyst. Ultimate value enhanced cells. This is the highest drop here, although I already have it, but lol. See, 3% to 6%, it helps. To be honest, I crystallized my tamer first. Because your basic Descendant with just 60 module capacity, all you gotta do is have the right survival modules on, and you can do hard mode stuff pretty easily. So yeah, you put crystallization catalyst in my tamer first. So if you watch my hard mode guide for the executioner, it literally explains the basics of what you should do in hard mode by making sure your tamer is up to snuff and your Descendant can just be basic and you can still smoke that boss. So yeah, I saved my first 2 energy activators until I was really sure about which character I wanted to play, and then and only then did I start moving forward. So yeah, that's what I did. Okay day, everything is good. Everything is great, everything is awesome. Now. We're gonna go off, do some extra leveling. And while I do some extra leveling, just give me 1 second. Like I said, for anyone that's curious, I am literally just advancing characters in Raid Shadow Legends, making sure that they're all ready. Okay. Who do I want to level up? In Raid, I mean. I need to get rid of the wasteful characters first. Those that literally do nothing. Muckstalker. Muckstalker and a Sanctum Protector, but the Sanctum Protector, I'll actually keep him for actual combat. Okay, let's do that. I'll start with the Muckstalker, who is quite literally useless, so... Da-da-da. Let's begin. Okay, let's go. Fred, it's called Spend Money on Everything. Why limit yourself to buying one when you can just buy them all, my friend? This is the true way of champions. Funnily enough, there's now 3% of people who say they're not interested in playing after voting in the poll. I'm unknown. It's 1 p.m. my time. If you want to see it in your time zone, go to the official First Descendant Discord. It actually tells you there. Let me just double check. That should be under the section. Discord updates. No. Game notice. Aha! It's under the game notice section. So yes, the schedule where for the ending of the preseason battle pass, that's where it tells you. It also tells you about the server maintenance. So I am personally excited. So yeah, if you go to the game notice section in the official Discord, it'll show you in your own time the maintenance hours. It's gonna be a 6-hour maintenance. Hello, JMC. Die. Fair enough, Fred, but you must always buy everything. No need to double post, JMC. I will say hello eventually. Please do not double post, yeah?
Descendant, number 17 here. I'll be assisting you on this operation. Good luck. Enemy structure operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
you'll need a Valby. Valby can help to, if you use ultimate Valby, one of her mods can help draw the ice balls toward Gluttony. So you usually need at least one ultimate Valby, and then any descendant that's good with a gun. So Valby, Glay, all the descendants that use firearm attack are very useful. Enzo's very strong as well because of his supply firearm enhancer. Depends on what kind of help you need, JMC. Because today's the first day you're here, so you might not know our rules. Ask, and I'll explain the rules about what kind of help you can get here. Valby can indeed carry. But I'll be real, I only need a Valby to just basically draw the balls toward him while I take him down with my firearm attack. Once I have that, I'm okay. Lol, Rena.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
And how you doing, Hazza? Good to see you, my friend. You doing all right today? Oh my god, I finally get a solo run all to myself. Bye, Freyna. Looks like no free XP for you. Glad you're doing good, my friend.
Vulgus forces detected. Recommend elimination of all their defensive forces.
Ooh, I'm gonna get all the XP. It's all mine, baby. Woo. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. Wait a minute though. Oh, okay. Phew. I'm at least set up for my farming build. I was gonna be a little worried if I wasn't ready for my farming build. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. It's always nice. It's always nice when you can control everything by yourself. It feels good. But of course, I do love running with my members as well. Like Hazza, who is hopefully gonna heal by tomorrow. Because I need people for my night farming session. We need to farm Haley and Brain. I must speed farm Haley as soon as I can. Oh, that's gonna be a pain tonight, tomorrow. But I'll do what I can. Yes. I'm always ready, bud. I was born ready. Now, I am going to apologize in advance, though, because the reason I'll be using the members for labor force is I will need to focus on getting it for myself first. But after that, I promise if anybody did not, missed out on pieces along the way, for content reasons, I'll have to move on. But once I have the full Haley, I'll go back and help anybody else farm her. It's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to it. But yes, just so you know, for those that might be new members or whatever, sorry, new to the crew Discord, usually when a new content drop comes, if I have to farm something, I will usually just barrel through it until I get it. Then after that, I go back and help everybody else. Because that way, at least I can publish the video faster so that other people aren't left waiting. So I do apologize in advance. But after that, we usually help everybody get it. Make sure that everybody gets their fair share.
This unit first.
Tomorrow is basically the day of overtime for me. Normal people will have overtime at their job, but I will have my overtime tomorrow.
They're reinforcing their defense. We need to eliminate them immediately.
And you were born upside down. I don't even know what that means. Well, you have the right to do so. I don't. By all means, you can do so. I cannot. I mean, unless you two have a hidden contract, then I think you'll be okay. I, unfortunately, cannot. But that's okay. I will do my duty. Because that's what a champion must do. Good, I'm happy to hear that. So now that your caliber problem has been fixed, and I know you're registered as one of my supporters, you can swipe all you like. You can use your credit card like some kind of shuriken, just swipe. No, fair enough. At least the problem's sorted. And as long as the problem didn't affect your Nexon account, then you're all good. We'll all be farming her together tomorrow, Swift Devil. The first thing we gonna do is we gonna get Haley. Then, Inversion Digiones. First thing I'm gonna browse is the skins. But that's how it is. There's always a lot to do. Okay, wait, before I move on. Sorry, fam. Got to, whoops. There. This guy, oops. Sorry, gotta set up the combat. Otherwise, I won't be able to enjoy. There he is. Okay, good. Alright, back to the farming. Thanks, Vengeful Gaming. Ultimate Freyna comes on the 10th of October, Mr. Michael Bates. She's not dropping tomorrow. Did you watch my video on Season 1? The only information that's outdated in my video about Season 1 is the fact that they merged the second and third updates onto October 10th instead of spreading it out. But if you watch my video on Season 1, they are spreading out the content. It's not gonna be all at once. So please do be aware of that, good sir. Yep. You'll always be able to see my cursor zipping about as I select champions in raid. Need to keep leveling. See you later, Silex. Enjoy your yard work. I wouldn't know. We don't know how to farm her yet. We'll see. They have not made any active mention, just so you know. So because there's no active mention, we'll have to wait and see. I'll figure out how to farm her as soon as she's in. I'll just be like, where's Haley? But they haven't told us where she'll be available, so remember, don't be taking weird information from hobos.
Is closing in. Target this unit first.
I'm looking forward to the new dungeon as well. It's definitely something I want to try. As soon as I get my little grubby little mitts on Haley, I am going to go crazy.
Volga's warp energy surge confirmed. Looks like we'll be
No.
met with defensive forces.
The invasion dungeons were shown in the trailer. I don't believe, unless it was in the new one that I haven't watched, the 1 minute one, and she's only in the invasion dungeons. That's gonna be a bit weird, but I mean, I'd still do it. All I've seen so far, now again, I haven't seen the new Meet the Haley thing, but I've only seen thus far that there are new invasion dungeons, but none of the previous videos mentioned about where she can be acquired. So we'll see. Because it'll be really weird to have Haley in the invasion dungeon, since the invasion dungeons are only for this season. Hey, shoot. Hey, Lady Neo. So yeah, it's only available for this one season. That's it. Nothing beyond that. Therefore, if they were to put a Descendant in there, it'd be kind of weird. I'm pretty sure that the invasion dungeons were supposed to be for like the seasonal rewards or whatever. But we'll see, we'll see. I can keep an open mind. Yeah, if like she's in the invasion dungeons, that's okay. You know, I'd still go for it, but if they did not have other ways of farming her, you know, I'd worry. Well, no, they're not going to be easy for sure, but at the same time, you know, hey. That's what they're there for. Yeah, I had a feeling because I skimmed it without actually listening to it. I'm going to watch it after stream. But I skimmed it and didn't see anything in there, so I was like, okay. So surely she can't be in the invasion dungeons, right? Because yeah, it hasn't been mentioned in any of the other videos. I'm pretty sure she's going to be acquirable in the same way as other Descendants, which is why I'm saving my invasion dungeon for the next day. World on fire with a smoking sun stops everything and everyone. Brace yourself for all you pay. Help is on the way. By the way, how you doing, Shroot? Hope you're doing okay. Imagine taking a break, Lady Neo. You should never take breaks, okay? Because you're part of the inner family. The inner family is supposed to game 24/7 until our eyeballs fall out. Until we bleed from every orifice in our body, we must give our lives to the gaming. We must dedicate ourselves to gaming. Understandable, Shroot. But then again, you're always busy with work. You're doing your best to make it, just like me. So I can respect that, brother. Keep at it. After all, my boy here got a family, right? Or will have in future. So keep at it, brother. Fred, you play more than me, bro. You don't even take a break. Don't even try to lie to my audience, okay? I have never once seen you take a break from this game, ever. Like, every day you're doing something. So I'm pretty sure, I'm 95% certain, I have never seen you take a break. Lol, shoot. You shouldn't you have asked him what kind of car he wanted? That would have made a lot more sense. No, sure didn't get anyone pregnant. I thought you didn't want to reveal anything, shoot. Oh, this guy. My condolences, though. Okay. Well, that's sad, my guy. It is what it is. My deepest condolences.
ground-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
LOL, what the hell? Shoot, bro. This guy, look at this guy. And Colton, well, listen, take care of your newborn first, my guy.
We'll need to intercept them swiftly.
Oh, absolutely, Randy. You can tell him you caught it from me. Okay, I'll pass you my code right now. You can say you caught a persistent military lung injury from your favorite streamer, and therefore you must take tomorrow off work. Lady Neo has turned into a casual. You filthy. Stay away before you give me some casual gamer cooties. But nah, it's okay. Listen. Game when you want to game. Relax when you want to relax. Everybody got to do their own thing, my dear friend. Yes, become casual Neo 3. Calixis, are you in the official Discord? Because if you're in the official Nexon Discord, sorry, First Descendant Discord, they'll tell you timing. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. my time is in my time. They'll tell you in your time zone. So go to the First Descendant website, join the official Discord. It's in the game notices announcements section. They'll just tell you like maintenance is scheduled for what time to what time in your time zone. But for my time zone, it's 1 p.m. tomorrow to 7 p.m. tomorrow. Oh no, I forgot about Raid Shadow Legends. LOL. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't started the next battle yet.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to, you're not really supposed to use Ajax for a lot of farming like this. I mean, you can, but in general, that's not its strength in the first place, so... I mean, I can kind of get why it would be more fun with Bunny, because, you know, this is a Bunny thing. Bunny is supposed to be the farm queen. She's supposed to be the harm queen, the garm queen, the swarm queen. Now then, it's going good, Game Labs. So, checking in with the polls before we go in for our next run. We have 350 votes with 81% saying that they're playing immediately tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. 10% will be playing the season but cannot play immediately tomorrow. 3% are not playing. If any of you want to give your reasons, please tell us why. 3% are not playing, and 5% need spicy outfits. Look forward to that. For those of you that have not yet registered me as your content creator, please make sure you do so via that link right there. I'd be very grateful if you do. Let's keep going. Almost done with this. Then I can level up some more of the blue weapons, get rid of all that. The grind never ends. And I want all this extra gold because I know what it's gonna cost me. They should as a joke, but it should be like a free skin that everyone gets. I think that'd be funny. Understandable, Randy. I think Ajax will be really cool next season, but I'm only going to play him after I get Haley mastered. Gotta keep saying Haley in vain, alien brain, you know? Hey, Randy followed me on Twitter. Is this a Randy? What does this sign say? Oh, you're part of a mining company. What a nerd. Nice, Randy.
Descendant, number 17 here. I'll be assisting you on this operation. Good luck. Enemy structure operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
If that's what it says in your time zone, then probably. I know, like I said, for me, it's 1 p.m. my time to 7 p.m. my time. That's the maintenance. Yeah, I do. Game Labs. Here's my entire playlist of videos. All right, Nightbot will put up a link to my entire playlist of videos. You go to that playlist. Sorry, that's the supporter link. I mean, you can support me as well. But there, you see that? Go to the playlist of all my videos. The endgame bunny farming vids and the bossing vid is all there. All done. They'll change slightly in Season 1. But I'll re-release the video in Season 1 with the minor changes, so don't worry. I got you. Chances are, if you see me playing a character a lot, I probably already have the build done. Lepic and Bunny are fully released. Glay's farming build is out. Valby's farming build is out. The bossing build for Valby and Glay will be released in Season 1, after Haley. You're most welcome. Hello, Tenor Dude. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you, pal? You are late today, my friend. You are late today.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
No chance.
Multiple Vulgus forces detected. Recommend elimination of all their defensive forces.
Good job, Hazza. Were you the Valby? True that, Tenor dude. But how dare you be late? You're supposed to be here 10 years in advance, my friend. Good. That means that I can, whenever I need a Valby, I'll be like, Haza, come Valby for me. No, no, Tenor dude. I demand that you be here 10 years early. Before I even started streaming, you know? Before I even started creating content, I needed you to be at my show. What you gotta do is you gotta go back in time 10 years ago. Time to build a time machine, bro. Absolutely, I'll wait. Yeah.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first. They're reinforcing their defense. We need to eliminate them immediately.
Have you watched my video on the energy activator and crystallization catalyst? Energy activator can be used anytime. Crystallization catalyst is used at level 40. But if you haven't already watched my video on the two, please do watch that video. It'll be of great help to you. Alright? I have a video specifically explaining the energy activator crystallization catalyst. Tells you all the things you need to know about it. Yes, you will, Ahmed. Of course. Anytime you use a crystallization catalyst, you have to level up your Descendant again. You're most welcome, Renee. Remember, study the videos, guys. The more y'all study the videos, the better, I promise. Okay? I never give you guys bad homework. I am a good teacher most of the time. Most of the time. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Had to start up the next battle and raid. No? Who told you that? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but no such thing, my friend. No such thing. There are no resets in the season. There's none of this stuff, okay? Your mastery rank is permanent. All your stuff is permanent in this game. There are no resets in the season. This is not Diablo 4, ladies and gents. This is the First Descendant. Nothing gets reset in the season, okay?
signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale.
That is true. But that's not because I can't figure it out. That's because I refuse to figure it out, as I hate doing the Valby thing. I want to go there and shoot Gluttony. I've been waiting for people to be ready to Valby for me so I can shoot Gluttony instead. I don't want to do the boring job. I want to go there and shoot him. How many hours till the update? If 12. Hours till the update. Now, how dare you ask me this question? Take him outside and execute him. Imagine asking a question. But yeah, 12 hours.
This could get messy.
12 hours for the end of the battle pass. The battle pass ends at 1 p.m. my time. It's almost 1 a.m. So that means in 2 minutes it's 1 a.m. So it's 12 hours. I mean, I did come up with the bunny build, so it's 6-hour maintenance this time, Costa. What do you mean both reset at levels? What are you talking about? Only the crystallization catalyst can reset levels. The energy activator does not. The energy activator, if you watch my video on the energy activator and crystallization catalyst, there is no level reset with the energy activator. My friends. I'm pretty sure I demonstrated that. Demon movement. Did not study. Unless you're asking about something else, in which case I apologize. Nope. You see, this is why you must not lacking in study. If you lacking in the study, you will not understand. Okay? True Asian students always study everything. The more you know, the better you are. That is how you become a badass. I'm gonna gather all this gold. I mean, I do like gold, but XP is priority. Whee! Ooh. In the time it took me to get down here, I managed to reset my Raid Shadow Legends battle. I love it. No, McCloven, why would they do that? The drop rates are fine in the game. There's no increase to drop rates coming in Season 1. All the drop rates are perfect. If you want better drop rates, watch the stream. Watching the stream gives you 5 to 10% better drop rate. That's what all my viewers will tell you. Why are you guys laughing? Okay, listen. Asian parents tell their children to study. You want to know why? Because the more you study, the better. Alright? The more you study, the more you understand about the world. Then you can tell everybody else that they are wrong. This is impossible. You might have a filter on, or you might just be in a different section, because there's no way to get rid of those. I will never stop. What's the best reroll for the Python? Have you seen my Python video? If you go and study my Python video tell you all the best golden roll for your Python. Okay, so don't worry, you study the Python video, you look around for a bit, you will always get the information on the best roll. So please make sure you study my Python video. My Python video will tell you. So if you haven't seen the Python video, please do check the Python video. I do go through my roles in the Python video. Listen, my job is to make you nerds laugh. If I was not making you guys laugh or have a good time, would I be a very good streamer? So of course you're gonna laugh your ass off while you're playing, because that's the whole purpose of the stream. Or what, you're tuning in here to get bored? Come on, that's not right. Right? Listen, everybody's here to have a good time. So if I can use my Chinese accent to make sure that you guys enjoy things even more, then of course I'm going to use my Chinese accent, okay? This is the best way that I can entertain the public and also teach them the meaningful things about being a Chinese man in this day and age, okay? This is why we Chinese men work so hard. Chinese men must always work hard, because the harder you work, the more people will recognize you. Either that or you die an early death. But both ways is okay. I count it as a win, because if you die early death, then you don't have to pay your debts. No problem, side food and enjoy. If you don't know where to go for my videos, here is the entire playlist of my videos. Of course, Uncle Robot always have the answers for everything you need. You come to the stream, I tell you my answer straight away. Okay? I may not be able to teach you how to fry the egg fried rice, okay? But remember, egg fried rice only have 3 ingredients: egg, fry, and rice. You know, the thing is, Costa, that when I'm around, nobody can. Everybody can't. Nobody can. Because I'm just the Sandman. Oh no, Mac Gore has been incapacitated. Oh well. Smell you later, Mac Gore. Do I have a video about Fry? No. You see, this one you have to go to the cooking channel. Okay? Last time, a long time ago, I had my own noodle stove. Okay, it's called Cheng Noodle Shop. Now, one day, this health inspector decided that he don't like my noodles very much, and I told him some very bad words. After I told him these bad words, my license suspended. So I got no more videos about cooking. Now my videos all focus on video game. That's why we run the clean stream policy, because we understand that we don't want to get our video game license suspended. Listen, I was born funny, okay, guys? It's just how it is. The inspector didn't like the wok, eh? Very true, very true. That sounds like a true story. Well, it isn't. Don't worry. I've never cooked a day in my life. For those that don't know, I have certain difficulties IRL. So I'm not very good at chores or taking care of myself. So I rely on other people to cook for me. Unfortunately. Oh, sure, Haza. You can do that. I've got like an hour left. I don't mind. Come on in, you nerd. Good, now you can farm for me and I can just sit in the corner. Play my Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not trying to win this clan war anymore. The other clan got some kind of big spender over there. I think he spent like freaking $10,000 to beat my clan. Don't really care, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make his life as miserable as possible. If you want to join the Discord voice as well, you can do so, Haza. If you need to. If you don't need to, it's okay. Okay, we go back inside. Let me see. This one, level 36. Maybe what I'll do is I put in this one here. Okay, that works. Okay, I see you have joined the voice. Speak human, so I can change your volume.
Hello.
Okay, that works. Perfect volume.
Okay.
All right.
I can't wait for tomorrow. To be honest.
I'm sure most people can't.
Descendant, number 17 here. I'll be assisting you on this operation. Good luck.
I can hear your
Structure
keyboard.
operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
The microphone is close.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's not a clicky one, so.
No, but it's funny because I can actually hear like your keyboard more than your voice, which is funny to me. I mean, I've adjusted it, but it's still funny to me.
Oh, I can fix it. So.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's just amusing. It's part of the reason why I had to change from using a boom arm as well. Because the mic was like right over the keyboard and it kept wiggling the boom arm anyway. So I swear, like now I'm just using my Yeti, which has its own stand, but you can still hear the click clack of the keyboard because the keyboard's like right behind the Yeti. So no matter how much I add to the noise cancellation, it's kind of stuck with that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty normal. That and I do like the click clack of my keyboard, so my viewers should be used to me at least.
Each time that I go for the keyboard, I go to the store for the keyboard because I don't want the mechanical thingies like clickety clickety clack clack.
Fair enough. Me, I order online, but that's because like some of the brands that I like are not available in my local stores. So I usually, like if I have a particular keyboard that I want for like its responsiveness or whatever, I'll just usually buy it online. Now, enabling crisp will make his voice worse, so I don't like that on Discord. I actually disable my own crisp on Discord because I feel that's easier to communicate with my people. I don't mind the sounds. And besides, you guys won't be able to hear the sounds very well either because most of the sounds on my OBS is taking all sounds in, including my Discord voice sounds, at a much lower level than it is my own mic, so should be alright. Because this game is loud. So for this game specifically, I had to adjust the game sounds.
Oh, I'm still struggling with that because most of the time I have the stream up and don't understand the stream, or the game is too loud, or the stream is too soft. I don't know.
I understand that. Listen, well, now you have access to Discord, right? You don't need to worry about it. What you do is you can just keep the stream playing on the softest volume. Just let it go. Don't worry about it, and you can just communicate directly. Nice, Colton. It's actually one of the reasons why I've been thinking about getting a headset with a mic. You know, because I've just been considering that, but the other reason I got the Yeti was because of my rapping. So once winter is fully done and I can heal my throat fully, I'm going straight back to my music because I've missed making music these past 3 months. So that's another one for me that's on the list. So that's mostly the reason why I got the Yeti in the first place. It was mostly for the fact that I also do my music. So I've considered the headsets with a microphone, which is okay, I guess, if I just want to communicate. But I feel that if I really want to, you know, do all the other stuff as well, I do need a proper microphone. So yeah, that just saves me the cost. But in future, I think what I'm gonna do, as I'm going to make sure I have a nice wired headset with a microphone as well. This guy sounds like a distinguished gentleman. He's from Belgium, so of course he would be.
We need to eliminate them immediately.
Fun fact, a lot of people from Europe or the European areas tend to sound very distinguished, so it's a good thing.
Could be that I could be a bit older as well.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that you're an older gent. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
That's what I love about gaming, Costa. The fact that you can connect with people all over the world. It's a good hobby. For me, it's very nice. Hey, George, you getting ready for work? No worries, man. You get some coffee in you. You know, have a great day at work, pal. I'll see you in the evening. Don't forget to take tomorrow off, okay? You gotta call out. You gotta call out. Tell your boss. Tell your boss. Your friend is sick. Your friend Star is very sick, so you need to bully her extra tomorrow. So that's why you cannot. That's why you cannot go to work, and you know, you gotta farm season 1. To answer your question, Metal Journey, there isn't that much of a difference. The difference is actually quite minor, but there is still a difference. Ultimately, it does mean that the Ultimate Descendants will have, for example, the difference is in their defensive stats, MP, HP, and their recovery stats. It is minor, but ultimately that little bit extra can really help the Descendant feel more powerful, especially toward end game and when your modules are maxed out, your external components are maxed out, that kind of thing. So I do tend to prefer focusing on the Ultimate Descendants as opposed to the normal Descendants first, usually.
Vulgus warp energy surge confirmed.
But of course, in the cases of some Descendants like Haley, you won't have a choice because Haley is only a normal Descendant and she'll be one of the last Ultimates to release because she's the newest Descendant. And they've already said that they're going to release the Descendants in order. So, sorry, they're going to release the Ultimate versions in order. So, I don't know what the order is, but I'll be able to figure it out after the next Ultimate Descendant comes out. Absolutely, Colton. Once you get your ultimate Lepic, go ahead and go balls to the walls with the upgrade. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole point. You should be enjoying it. Man, into the poison. There we go. I'll head to sea. Oh, nice, George. Well, that sounds good. In that case, see you tomorrow for Haley farming. That shall be nice.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first. Their defensive forces are closing in from all sides. We'll need to intercept them swiftly.
Okay, I guess I'll hit the B. Dryden, the farming version is already posted. The bossing version, as mentioned in the video, will be released in Season 1. So the reason the farming version is released in Season 1 is because in Season 1, the catalyzation will change a little bit, allowing for a bit more of a variation and slightly better work to be done. Yeah, make sure you turn on the notifications for the stream if you don't want to miss out on updates, because a lot of time folks may miss out on updates if they don't turn noties on. So do turn the noties on, and I promise you won't regret it. Okay, take this guy out, put in the next guy. Aha. Yeah, so please make sure that you've turned your notifications on, yeah? Well, it's up to you, but if you choose to only sub, you may miss videos, so just be aware of that. Fair enough, Colton. But yeah, most of everything is okay for the farming build. I just need to adjust a few things for the bossing build. Then once I've adjusted for the bossing build, you know, life should be good. The feeling is honestly up to you. For me, she feels easy, but it really depends on how well you manage her hit points and things like that. If you manage her hit points well enough, then she's easy, but if you don't manage her hit points well enough, then she might be more difficult to play. Again, a lot of it is personal feeling. So that is what I would genuinely say. Okay, back to Albion. Let's see. This will work. Yeah, sounds about right. And I think that's not the mod. That's her reactor, Dryden. Yeah. So for her reactor, that's the case.
What is that?
Pardon? Yeah, for Bunny. So he's basically saying he wants the Bunny reactor. Sorry, Glay reactor. So I said, yeah, the Echo Swamp one is pretty good, but I never get good reactor rolls, so I don't usually farm reactors. I just wait, and maybe I'll get something decent. Maybe. They are hard to get, Dryden, of course. That's why I don't bother farming them. If I get a good one, I use it, but if I don't get a good one, I just stick with purple. Purple's okay. Of course, you want to really max out your damage, you need a gold one, but like I said, it's pretty difficult to use, to get.
Good luck. Enemy structure operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
Welcome, music. The rocket build is completely different though, so just be aware of that. Rocket and bossing builds are different because the rocket build, you can strip out a lot of the skill stuff since it's not necessary.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Oh, we got 3 bunnies. Holy shit.
Multiple Vulgus forces detected. Recommend
Yes, we do.
elimination of all their
We do
defensive
indeed have
forces.
3 bunnies.
Out of my way! No chance!
We also have a Glay, and the Glay is definitely a massacre Glay. So this will go by faster. I have no idea how, but I swear I just watched this Glay
High-level
teleport
Vulgus
here.
closing in. Target this unit first.
I did not see her move here. I saw her teleport here. That's weird. Little sus for my taste. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one.
Reinforcing their defense. We need to eliminate them immediately.
Okay, at least they seem to be running this time. I swear they teleported. Some of the stuff will change. For example, I believe I mentioned before that you would probably want sharp precision shot instead. But I would suggest, again, I don't want to give away too much, Dryden, because if I do, people steal my content. So if you want more answers, please wait for the actual bossing video to come out. For the time being, the farming video is out. I can answer questions related to that, but I can go no further.
No chance!
I hope these guys know this, and if they don't, well, that's fine, but... I dislike it when the players show bad etiquette. Just so everybody in chat knows, the XP sharing range is 150 meters. If you are more than 150 meters away, you will be getting XP for yourself, but not for your teammates. So it's always considered good to share XP. So when players do something like this, it causes problems. Well, this Glay looks like she's just here for like level this up, so fair enough. You know, if that's what she wants to do. I'm just gonna take the XP and go.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
For the weapons, they will be covered in the Massacre Glay video, yes. But only to a minor extent, because most of y'all should, like, for example, let's say I cover the Python. I will tell you guys the crucial keys to the build, but not, like, how to build the Python. That would be its own video, you know? So you'll have to adapt in accordance, but for the most part, things should be fine. Because if you studied my Python video, you already know roughly what to build on the Python. Then there'll be some specific stuff for Glay, like sharp precision shot, you know? Other than that, everything will be pretty much the same as the Python build video itself. Yeah, pretty much just a few things that change will be covered. So usually that is good enough, especially if the person already understands what to do. This one I'm running MP Collector. You don't need Decimator here because the enemies are so weak. They die from a light breeze. So here I just run MP Collector. Keeps me running a little longer. Because the thing with Decimator is that if your initial burst kills them, it doesn't apply the debuff, so it doesn't trigger. Decimator is more used, like, it's put in the farming build, because before you have high voltage, if you have to farm a hard mode infiltration, enemies aren't going to die in one hit. So Decimator helps you with that. But here, because the enemies die in one hit, even if you were to use Decimator, it would not help you because you're not going to get any value out of it. That's the big problem. Everyone needs catalysts everywhere, my friend. I still haven't finished. I'm nowhere near finishing the Enduring Legacy either. I'm just leveling some other weapons that I found along the way. I was like, hey, I haven't finished leveling these. I may as well do it.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Pretty much. Pretty much that's how it's going.
Only getting gold.
Yep.
Their defensive forces are closing in from all sides. We'll need to intercept them swiftly.
That's the point. I'm here for the gold and the XP. I don't normally run this for anything else. So as long as I'm getting XP and as long as I'm getting gold, I'm happy. The only downside I would say to this type of speed farm, ladies and gents, is that sometimes you have to go and make sure you didn't lose any marks of arrest and things like that. So you end up having to go back.
Oh, this one is kind of squishy.
Yep. Not quite sure why, but some people will still bring their squishy builds here. But it makes no sense because no point. Sometimes people forget.
Yeah, but still. I think I got 9,000 HP.
Yeah, on my farming build, I've got 18,000. I don't even need it, but oh well. Some people are like that. What's my favorite food to eat when I can get anything I want? Chicken rice from Singapore. And enduring every ultimate weapon, what I would say, Dryden, is that every ultimate weapon in the game can appear difficult to farm, but realistically speaking, it's just luck and chance. I have all my enduring legacies already, so I'm all good. Didn't even take that didn't take that long, but my poor buddy George took a long time to farm his full enduring legacy. Well, there's nothing wrong with running these for the kills, but just make sure not to deny people XP. As long as that's the case, Joshua. If you deny people XP, then that's not very good gaming etiquette. So if you know the XP range, you can still get kills, but try to stay within the XP range. And of course, if you need the best kills, you may as well have done the bunny cave way faster. The bunny cave would have been faster kills than this if you needed 200k. Okay, nice. I'll give it a moment, fam. I gotta go check stuff. Hold on, I need to check something. Let me see.
Oh, my beloved.
Oh, it does actually. Sorry, just clearing a few more things. Okay, there we go. I just want to say one thing. So, sorry for not responding for a little while. I was typing because one of the things that I noticed was that there's been a few people from talking about another creator saying that somebody came up with something first. Okay, I'm going to clarify this right on stream, and I hope none of my people will do this, but I've always mentioned this. I would hope that my people don't go to somebody else's channel and say, oh, this creator came up with it first. That's not how this works. If you do that, it makes your creator look bad. It doesn't matter which creator came up with whatever, because every creator is most likely going to do their own testing, they're going to do their own formulation, and then they're going to release the build as they work on it. Okay? So I hope that none of my people will be guilty of doing that kind of stuff. Okay, what does HP heal modifier do? HP heal modifier, it will increase the healing that you get. So I have an example here, but this one's HP recovery modifier. So HP healing modifier modifies the healing, but the only difference is that there's this thing that's called HP recovery modifier. HP recovery modifier modifies your recovery. So whenever you pick something up, like a health orb or whatever, or you have a skill that heals you, you heal more. But the HP heal modifier, as far as I know, it applies to Eugen, where you are healing others, your healing skill should be increased. That's what I think. All right? Because that is the only reasonable difference that I could find between the two, because this thing is the one I know works for Glay. So just be aware of that. Just got your ultimate Glay code. Nice, Petro. I'm looking forward to tomorrow too, A-Star. Nightmare. You thought it said Nighttime Defense Corps. Lol. And yes, Swift Devil, the big problem is the XP range on that particular mission. Unfortunately, it does cause problems. Now, again, I apologize for any delays, guys. Give me a moment because I just want to make sure that there's no more of that shenanigans on my channel. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who will try and tell their viewers, oh, go and you know, do this and do that and whatever. Okay, hold on, let me respond to this guy as well. Okay. Once I curate the comments, then off I go. Well, it's not really a wasted stat on the reactor. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, sorry. That is a bit of a wasted stat. The heal modifier is when you heal like Eugen. Good to know that I was accurate on that. Got Python with damage to Colossus and HP heal modifier. That's how reactor rolls go. Would HP heal modifier apply to Glaze 2? Possibly not, because I know the HP recovery modifier applies to that, but I'm not so sure on that one. Alright, one more sec. Don't you dare red card me. Okay, good. Comments all curated. I don't know who this person is, and I'm certainly not going to name their name, but once again, I would hope that none of my people would come around and try to push my name on somebody else's channel or stream. That's just no good. I've removed the person that was doing that, but yeah. Alright. Who dares send me a friend request? This nerd. Okay, I'll call him Stalker. Let's go. Hey, Infernimus. Okay, let's go. One more run to finish the night. Then I'm gonna have some private me time, and then tomorrow's the big day. Ooh, a Valby. Oh, you're the Valby. I was wondering who's this Valby.
Hey, it's a good Valby.
I respect that. Yeah, pretty much Infernimus. Like, some people, though, they believe that the heal works on Glaze 2, so I'm not very sure, but I can honestly say I have never once touched heal modifier at all. I have HP recovery modifier, and that works well enough.
Number 17 here.
So, yeah, because I was not going to waste a reactor stat on that.
Enemy structure operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
My reactor stats are for damage. It's for changing the enemy's HP stat from whatever it is to 0. Anyway, thank you guys for putting up with my bit of silence. I normally answer comments only after stream and stuff like that, but I had to take care of that one straight away because I don't know why somebody would do that, but it's very, very bad behavior. So as soon as I saw that this other guy's minions were coming around trying to start drama, I just banned them all straight away. Pretty much, and that's why, like, I always tell my people, you know, I know a lot of people believe in my builds and they believe in my work, they believe in what I like, but this has happened so many times already. where somebody will try and start a little bit of drama saying, oh, you stole this from this guy. I'm like, bro, two people can come up with the same build completely independently. There's only so many mods in the game. It's not like, you know, whoever makes it out first, like this person dropped the build, oh, nobody else can make it. Like, that's not right. You know, and that's not how content creation works. I have my audience, whoever this is has their audience, you know, but the fact that his people go around saying that kind of crap speaks volumes about the creator himself. I hope I never meet him, because I am very disappointed. Walter, of course you're a stalker. See, you found my stream. Stalker. But hey, what's up, man? I appreciate the friend requests, but take note that I cannot add anyone that is not a member of my channel. Or, well, that is not a high enough member of my channel, because there's only limited spots. So I basically keep those slots for the people that I do run with usually. Enjoy, Dryden. Who is this human at A?
Careful, Descendant. We're picking up a signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale.
Lol. Fair enough. How dare you not remember everything about my life? Shameful. I am so upset now.
They're reinforcing their defense. We need to eliminate them immediately.
I have no comments about other games' demon movement, so as an official creator for the First Descendant, I would say please keep your questions and queries related to the First Descendant. We have spoken about other games in passing or as a reference, but for the most part, I hope that conversations will be kept around First Descendant. Again, not really good for an official creator to be talking about other games too much. You know, at most I've given my views on other games or dev teams surrounding them as part of the conversation. But for the most part, I try to avoid that. So I will refrain from giving judgment. Increase the bounty drops. Are you talking about the mark of arrest? You can equip the consumable drop rate increase modifier. That will theoretically improve the drop rate of the marks of arrest. That being said, you know, oops. That being said, they are relatively rare anyway, so chances are you aren't gonna find that many. If you really want marks of arrest, the neutralized void experiment in Hagios seems to drop them the most, in my personal opinion. I always get marks of arrest there, so if I don't need weapon XP, but I need gold, I'll go there instead. But if I need both gold and weapon XP, I come here, because it's much faster. Because here, within a few runs of this, I can always upgrade like my weapon mastery or my weapon proficiency for whatever weapon I happen to be using. Excuse me. Just go up real fast. But it doesn't really do that in Neutralized Void Experiment. So although Neutralized Void Experiment is better overall for gold and Void Fragment shards, yeah, this is usually my choice. If I did Neutralize Void Experiment as much as I did this, I'd probably be swimming in gold and a lot more Void Fragment shards.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
6 out of 10.
Vulgus warp energy surge confirmed. Looks like we'll be met with defensive forces.
Highway. Hey, Ray Barino. Enjoy the big suck. By the way, I saw your comment on that guy's comment. Like, there were a whole bunch of dudes that have been coming up and trying to throw this guy's name around. I basically removed them all from the channel already. Hopefully, they will learn a good lesson, because I don't like to name drop other creators or engage with people talking about other creators, because once you do that, it just starts drama. But thank you for your reply regardless, Ray Barino. There's a lot of people out here who believe, unfortunately, that if their favorite guy creates something, that, oh my god, this belongs to him. Any other creator, no, somebody else came up with the same thing, no, impossible. Like, bruh. Because at the end of the day, every creator has a different audience, and when I saw that, you know, I immediately said, nope, these guys are straight up here to troll, because I've always had the belief that, look, every creator has their audience, every creator has their own circle of people that they'll run with, and they publish the stuff that they do for their audience, and of course other people might come along the way, you know, but yeah, that kind of targeted attack, when I saw it, I was like, nope, not dealing with that. Always gotta ride the line, my friend.
Careful, Descendant. We're picking up a signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale.
Pretty much, Roberino. And that's why, like, I just stay away from the drama llamas, because I think that there's a lot of people right now who are pretty unhappy with the current situation and the attention that I've been getting. Again, I'm not trying to big myself up or anything, but I am. Ooh, high value mark of arrest, sweet. Sorry, but anyway, I am still relatively high in the creator rankings, and I think that a lot of people just don't like seeing that, so they try to start little things and start little fires, but I am certainly not going to let that fly, because here, if they try anything like that, they are going straight in the naughty box. No interest in those kind of people. Attribute attack mods? What do you mean by attribute attack mod? Are you talking about the enchantments, like the fire enchantment, chill enchantment, and all that? Because if that's what you're talking about, K-Star, all it does is it adds an element to your weapon. Weapons don't have elements by themselves. They've got a particular firearm attack, but not an element. So by adding an element to it, like 30% of your firearm attack will become an additional elemental attack, which can help with certain bosses, as certain bosses are weak to certain elements. Therefore, you will deal bonus damage to that boss. Well, yes. I mean, Legions and Descendants also have their own elements, so realistically, you're going to feel the same pinch. For example, a Fire Descendant is going to be weak against a Chill boss, whereas a Lightning Descendant, Electric Descendant is going to be weak against a Toxic boss, and vice versa, you know? But I get the bullet improvements, but not the ones that say increase attribute attack. Well, I assume, like I said, I'm assuming you're talking about fire enchantment, chill enchantment, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it just adds a proportion of your firearm attack as the attribute, as that particular attribute damage. So you just add them to your guns. The attribute buildup? Are you talking about attribute trigger rate? Because attribute trigger rate is a completely different thing. I apologize, I want to answer your question as best I can, but just take note that if you don't ask me appropriately, like you don't ask me the correct terms, I find it a bit more difficult to answer your question accurately because I'm trying, but I don't actually know what you want. So if you talk about attribute trigger rate, that is based on a particular gun. So each gun has its own, like every time it fires a shot, it has a certain chance to trigger an attribute. So just be aware of that. That's attribute trigger rate. Again, different thing altogether. If you're talking about attribute attack, meaning like fire, chill, electric, toxic, whatever, then that's basically just added damage. That's just the damage that is added to your gun's attack. No problem, K-Star. I hope it helps. But yes, if you want to ask questions, you can also just leave comments. I usually answer most of the comments on my channel, because normally I have to curate them and stop the people from starting some weird stuff in the comments. Welcome back, Silux. I am heading off now, though. It's the end of stream. And yes, Ray Barino's summary, these are for the attribute effects. So like, for example, electric will cause electrocution, which has a defense debuff. Fire is just a burn DOT over time. Toxic is a stacking DOT called poison. And chill will slow and then freeze the enemy at max stacks. So there you go. Of course, Infernimus, make sure that you've turned notifications on for the channel, and my stream schedule, you should already know, is in the description of the stream. Alright, you should be able to find me as soon as the update is open, but I won't be streaming as soon as the update drops. I'll be streaming at my regular time in the evening, but I will be streaming the update. So, I usually don't, like, I will not start up a stream like right when the update drops. I'll usually start my stream at the regular time because I don't change my schedule for anything. Why is the reason for that? Because I have a normal life to lead outside of this game. So that's why I will usually not change my schedule for anything. But I'll be streaming tomorrow evening. So you can, I mean, if you're up at the time that the update drops, you can play live first. If not, you can wait for when I come on and we can all experience everything with fresh eyes of nerdiness. But that does bring us to the end of stream. So thank you guys very much for joining me today. All right, I hope you guys are hyped for Season 1. Let's take a look at the poll before we close everything. We're going to end the poll now. After 411 votes, our poll has ended with the following. 81% will be playing immediately. 9% will definitely play, but not tomorrow. 6% needs spicy outfits, and only 2% of people are not interested in playing. And don't worry, Tenor Dude. Yeah, of course, we got to have the spicy outfits. And don't worry about the haters, Tenor Dude. I genuinely don't mind them. To me, it's just natural. It's part of this industry. The only thing I'm sad for is the fact that the creator that they are, whose name they're dropping, his rep eventually will be ruined if these are the types of people that he keeps around him, or if these are the types of people that try to support him. It's usually a very, very bad situation. So I would hope that none of my people will go around to other people's streams and say, hey, RealAsianRobot made this build first. Oh, here, RealAsianRobot's got the best. I mean, I know I might be the best for my viewers, obviously, but, you know, parading it in someone's face is not something we would stand for anyway. So, thank you all very much. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. All right, stay honorable, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy. I will still be streaming in the morning, by the way, although it'll be a chatting stream as we just talk about the update and stuff.